Legend Stadium. The names Edgerton, Georgiana, Hanley, and Kovaleski. Former coaching greats from the era of the mid-1940s through 1970 that draw together the towns of Milton, Lewis, and Rehoboth Beach. 80 years of athletic history here at Cape Henlopen. This stone commemorates their legacy here at the beach. William Penn has a coaching legacy of their own. Cole, Reynolds, and Dooley have provided 8 decades of history for the Colonials, as well as 8 state titles on the gridiron. Tonight, when the strong winds come off the bay, decades of football history will be felt within them. It's a AAA battle tonight as the Colonials and the Vikings meet in our Delaware Live Sports Downstate Game of the Week.
Local sports now.
It's the 302 Sports Friday night downstate game of the week. Welcome to Delaware's premier high school football pregame show, brought to you by Sodel Concepts, 12 chef-driven restaurants on the culinary coast in southern Delaware. Now let's go live to your host of the Sodel Concepts pregame show, Benny Mitchell.
Local.
Good evening, folks. I'm Benny Mitchell. You're watching Sodel Concepts pregame show on Delaware Live, powered by 302 Sports. Tonight, we're at the beach as the William Penn Colonials, 1-1, come to town to take on the Cape Henlopen Vikings, 0-2 in Class AAA. District crossover game. Joining me shortly will be my broadcast partner, Jim Tack. Linda Marvel and Trey Mitchell are on the cameras. Dave Marvel on the stats. We're at Legend Stadium on the campus of Cape Henlopen High School. The Vikings are looking for their first win of this early season coming into tonight's game, off of a tough loss to Woodbridge last week, 35-21. A game that was tied with 5 minutes to play in the fourth quarter when Woodbridge just rolled off 21 straight points, Jim. The Colonials, on the other hand, they come into tonight's game following a 27-8 win over Penwood from Pennsylvania. Markel Holman scored 3 times for William Penn. Let me bring in my broadcast partner, Jim Tack. And, Jim, it looks like we have 2 similar teams tonight that both depend heavily on the run, with William Penn liking to throw the ball a little bit more, and we got to watch their quarterback warm up, and they like to sling that ball around.
He was impressive. Now, you and I are sitting here, and just the tight rotation on the ball, and I saw about 8 in a row that he threw deep that were right on the mark. Now don't get me wrong. Hank the Ambrogi can do a lot of things. If they get him out on the edge, you have a throwing game at Cape now. So I think that's going to be a little bit of difference that William Penn has that ability and some good-looking kids to be able to throw and run the ball.
The William Penn Colonials are coached by Matt Sable, who's in his 4th season as head coach, but has been on the Colonial staff for 17 years. Sable has a career record of 11-16 as the head coach, and this is his first meeting against Cape Henlopen. Junior running back Markel Holman leads the Colonials. He has rushed for 251 yards on 27 carries with 3 touchdowns, and he has rushed for over 100 yards in both games this season. The Colonials have been using a 2-quarterback system this senior Eric Brown and freshman sophomore Jacob Tiberi. Between the two, they've completed 12 passes to 8 different players, and have carried 8 different players have carried the ball this season. Much like Cape Henlopen, William Penn seems to lean towards the run, Jim.
Yeah, they do, but we have one receiver in particular we need to keep an eye on, Tavion Squirrell, who had 6 catches and had 1 touchdown receiving already. I think they have some decent speed also. Nice size. I mean, we were walking down near them. They look in very good shape. So I think it's going to be a tough one for Cape. I think they can play with them. You're just not going to – you have to shut down one of those 2 aspects. Bring another guy up and force them to throw, or play off in coverage. That's the problem.
Cape Henlopen is coached by J.D. Mall. Mall in his 5th season at the helm of the Vikings and has a 7-21 record. But Mall previously was the head coach at St. George's High School, where he has compiled a career record of 78-51. Jordan Baines has led the Vikings so far this season with 186 yards in their first 2 games and has scored 3 touchdowns. But, Jim, they're without Baines tonight. He was on crutches in the tunnel when I came in. Cape leans heavily on the run game, and they like to control the ball. In competitive games, that type of offense, Jim, that leads to 2, maybe 3 scores a game when you lean heavy on the run.
Yep.
With that, your defense, they have to get stingy.
Yep.
They can't allow 3 and 4 touchdowns a game. And even at 0-2, Cape has been in both those games late.
Absolutely.
They're not
Absolutely.
a team that you can overlook.
Yeah, they're going to have to get something to roll into the fourth quarter. They're going to have to find something they can consistently attack. With Baines being banged up creates a little bit of a problem. Although I heard he was on crutches last week and ended up came out and played and ran a kickoff back.
He's not playing today. He was not
playing today.
He was sitting on the trainer's table when I came in. So, folks, when we come back, it'll be the Arenas Deli players to watch in tonight's game. Folks, we'll be right back here on Delaware Live, powered by 302 Sports.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Sodel Concepts. Today we're at Blue Coast Seafood Grill and Raw Bar in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware. Come check us out. Located in the Rehoboth Gateway, Blue Coast features indoor and outdoor dining and serves beautiful, simple food that highlights the flavors of Southern Delaware. With chef-inspired daily specials, an award-winning wine list, and an extensive list of craft cocktails and local beer, Blue Coast is the perfect spot for a night out. Blue Coast Seafood Grill in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware, open 7 days a week year-round for lunch and dinner. See you soon. Hi, it's Scott and Lauren from Sodel Concepts.
And today we're at Catch 54 in Fenwick Island, Delaware. Catch 54 is committed to serving beautiful, simple coastal cuisine overlooking the bay. House favorites include signature crab cakes, shrimp and grits, our famous 54 burger, all accompanied by a wine spectator wine list and a great selection of craft ales and cocktails. Catch 54 offers delicious nightly specials, award-winning waterfront dining views, and the best happy hour in town.
Catch 54 in Fenwick Island, Delaware, open 7 days a week.
See you soon.
Hi, it's Scott.
And welcome back. It's time to look at tonight's Arenas Deli players to watch. Arenas Deli, 6 locations throughout the state. Arenas Cafe on Highway 1 Rehoboth and in Lewis at the Village of 5 Points, at the airport in Georgetown, Long Neck, Milford, and the original location in downtown Rehoboth Beach. So, Jim, let's start with our players to watch. Let's start off with the William Penn Colonials. And first player we're going to talk about is Tavion Squirrel. You talked about him, number 6. He's the guy to watch receiving tonight.
Yeah, he has wheels, decent routes. Excuse me, six grabs in one game. It's pretty good at the high school level. So they're gonna have to shut him down. Do you roll somebody up and play right on his feet? You don't want to leave him get ahead of steam and get into open spots.
Number 7, Markel Holman, 2 100-yard rushing games this year. That means even in the loss to Sussex Central, he rushed for over 100 in that game against that defense.
Yeah, 271 yards total, and he's gonna give you the other match that you need. They have the pass game and now the run game. Pretty good performance, 3 TDs and a total of 271 this early in the season.
And finally, the West Point commit, David Dunstan, number 8.
Must be a phenomenal young man to be able to be committed into West Point. I know that they don't take anything but the best in character and absolutely right now the best football player. So it's going to be fun to watch him. We looked at him physically and just kind of said, wow. So it's going to be fun to watch him perform tonight. There's going to be some great players on this field.
And for the Cape Henlopen Vikings, the first player we want to watch, I found out at game time, will not be playing tonight. Keyshawn Mansfield out with an injury, and that's a big loss to them. He plays on both sides of the ball.
It is, and he had a bunch of tackles last week. It's just difficult when you lose guys of that caliber who can run.
And tonight the Vikings, they're going to have to play some defense. So let's talk about the linebackers. Number 6, Bren Scott. These linebackers, I looked at the stats this week. Cape's leading tackler is a defensive back. So these linebackers and linemen, they got to step up. That's a telling statistic right there.
It is.
That means your linebackers aren't getting to the ball.
Right. If your secondary's leading in the tackles, there's a lot of chunks of yardage that are made. I like, not to jump ahead, but Horn especially. He attacks a line. He's a very physical player. But as you said, the D-backs cannot be making all the tackles.
And Horn is our next guy to talk about, and he'll be wearing 52 tonight, Jim. So change that on on your lineup card. Horn will be wearing number 52. They've got some injuries on the line, too, so he's going to be playing offensive line and linebacker. Let's talk about Horn. You were bigger than him last week.
Yeah, he doesn't mess around. He's very physical. He comes off the ball. He's what you want. The people that get into the neutral zone are going to win the battles up front. They need him and Rupert to absolutely control the front. And I really think that Horn, we haven't seen the best yet of what he's going to offer on defense.
So, folks, that's your Players to Watch, brought to you by Arenas Deli. Again, Arenas Deli, 6 locations in Kent and Sussex County. And I guess the Vikings are going to hold off and wait for the Colonials to come out. So we're going to take a quick commercial time out, and we'll be back with more of your Downstate Game of the Week.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Sodel Concepts. Today we're at Lupo Italian Kitchen in downtown Rehoboth Beach. Come check us out. Located inside the Hotel Rehoboth, Lupo serves coastal Italian cuisine with fresh pasta made in-house daily. Lupo features plenty of unique craft cocktails and an extensive award-winning all-Italian wine list. Popular dishes include lobster bucatini, veal meatballs, grilled swordfish, and eggplant parmesan. Lupo Italian Kitchen on Rehoboth Avenue, serving happy hour daily and dinner 7 days a week. See you soon. Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Sodel Concepts. Today we're at Lupo Italian Kitchen in downtown Rehoboth Beach. Come check us out. Located inside the Hotel Rehoboth, Lupo serves coastal Italian.
And welcome back to Cape Henlopen High School. Jim, let's talk about our keys to the game, or what do the Vikings need to do? I think they need to get the passing game going early. Start the game off first down with a nice, safe, short 5 to 7 yard pass for D'Ambrosi.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think that first down is not your traditional throwing, but you can catch people off guard. I agree with you. Play action, and D'Ambrosio runs the bootleg very, very well, so they'll have that in their pocket.
They have to limit penalties. We saw last week, we talked about the 2 key penalties, one on the kick return, one on offense, and it caused them to move back inside their 20, and they never recovered from it.
No, they didn't, and it hurt them before. So the discipline, keeping the hands where they're supposed to be, not blocking in the back. The ball's past you, stay out of the play. Don't be hitting anybody in the back. So, they're going to put it together. Maybe tonight's tonight.
William Penn, they've and next win the turnover battle. I was going to say these two teams. William Penn's -2 in turnovers, and Cape Henlopen's -3 in turnovers. So you have two teams that seem to put the ball on the ground somewhere, and some maybe interceptions. Win the turnover battle. That could change things for you tonight.
Sure, that, and I think like you mentioned, and penalties and fumbles give the other people another shot on goal.
And for William Penn, they have 522 total yards this year. Cape Henlopen 348. And for William Penn, I think they want to get an early score tonight and take this home crowd out of the game.
Yeah, that they do have a nice home crowd, and you let them get fired up, and all of a sudden you're hearing things you don't want to hear, and you're
right.
not focusing on your fundamentals. They had a pretty decent trip here. They looked good in warm-ups. We're just going to have to see what they come out here with.
Jim, feed your beast. Holman's had 2 100-plus yard games. Give that young man the ball 25, 30 times tonight.
Yep. Keep feeding them and feed them, and then when they start to crawl up, is that when you're going to use your play-action pass to get the score in.
Get you off the field on third down. Look, Cape runs a ball control offense. Don't let them shorten this game on you.
Right. And that's what you want to do, especially if you don't have the bombs. Take your time, run your plays, don't rush. Be very, very specific in where you're going to attack. Get your calls in and let the kids hover over the ball a little bit.
First, we take a quick commercial timeout. We'll be back with your football game here, coming back on Delaware Live Sports.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Sodel Concepts. Today we're at Thompson Island Brewing Company in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware. Come check us out. Located in the Rehoboth Gateway next to Blue Coast Rehoboth, Thompson Island will follow the Sodel tradition of serving beautiful, simple food that will pair perfectly with our fresh homemade beer. Thompson Island is the perfect place to have dinner with your family, enjoy happy hour with friends at the bar, or spend a day in the beer garden playing bocce ball and ping pong. Thompson Island Brewing Company in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware, open 7 days a week. See you soon. Hi, I'm Scott.
And welcome back to Legend Stadium here at Cape Henlopen High School. As you see, the Colonials making their way out of the locker room with their WP, also known as upstate as Dub Penn for WP. Welcome back. I'm Benny Mitchell with Jim Tack providing my color tonight. Trey Mitchell and Linda Marvel on the cameras. Dave Marvel will have your halftime stats. Brought to you by Ace Handyman of Dover. Ace Handyman covers Kent and Sussex as well as southern Newcastle County. Call Nick Peeler today to fix up your needs. Turf report. The playing on brand new turf. I think it's a year old maybe. It's excellent condition. 72 degrees at game time with winds about 12 miles an hour. And here come the William Penn Colonials. I want to take a moment to thank our sponsors for 2021. Barkley Heating and Air, Capstone Homes, Ace Hardware Handyman, Juwan Johnson State Farm, Arenas Deli, Active Pest Solutions, Louis Pizza, Last Year's Barbecue, and Sodel Concepts. And it is about time for kickoff.
Home of the Vikings. We would like to thank you for coming out to see tonight's game featuring your 2021.
So it looks like William Penn has won the toss. They're going to defer. So Cape will take the ball first.
This is a reminder.
Somebody get on Cape.
All contests were conducted under the guidelines of the DIAA and the Henlopen Conference.
Somebody get a shot at
In
Cape,
order
please.
for the Henlopen Conference to continue to offer the high quality of interscholastic competition for our high school athletes, we must all work towards a common goal of good sportsmanship. In order to reach this goal,
So here we go, Jim. Here we wait.
help by abiding by the following rules.
And it's like the Cape Henlopen Vikings are ready to take the field in the powder blue, Columbia blue uniforms.
Spirit of good sportsmanship. Items cannot be thrown.
And here come the Vikings.
As a reminder, here come your
Big home crowd here tonight, Jim.
Yeah, there is. You wouldn't know that they're 0-2. I think that's great of the community to come and support them. But they've had two tough teams they've played. They seem to be excited.
And here come the Colonials of William Penn from Newcastle County. Time for some AAA high school football, Jim, here from Lewis, Delaware, in Legend Stadium. The William Penn Colonials taking on the Cape Henlopen Vikings. Other big games around the state. Everybody knows about the big one. We got Smyrna, number one, Middletown taking on number 2, Smyrna tonight. Up at Smyrna, that is the Harvest Bowl. That is on our other channel with Glenn Frazier and Paul Kyer on the call in that game.
the Cape Corral will sing the national anthem.
Folks, we're going to cut away to the national anthem. And that was your Cape Corral with the national anthem.
Nicely done. Ready to go. Beautiful evening. This
Yes.
is going to be good.
I think 75 degrees.
Yep. This is good.
We do have a little bit of a wind. It's blowing from the west, which means it's blowing from behind the box, which means it's still hot in here.
Yes, it is. We're dripping.
So the Vikings will take the ball first. They'll be moving from right to left wearing the gold helmets and the Columbia blue jerseys and pants. And William Penn kicking off, moving from left to right wearing the black helmets, the white jerseys. And Jim, just so you know, that's not red. That is cherry. Cherry and black. Of the William Penn Colonial. Yes, sir. Cherry and black.
Okay, cherry and black. Okay. Did you get that from the head man himself?
No, has been, I've known that for years. You look at any program, it'll say school colors, cherry and black. So here we go, folks.
Right.
Ball's on the tee.
Temple's cherry too, right?
Yeah, I believe you're right, yeah.
All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
Time for some football. Jim, watch turnovers tonight. Turnovers could be a key in this football game. And there's your kick to start the game. It's going to be taken at about the 20-yard line by number 7, James.
There he goes.
And he's off to the races. There's no flags. Touchdown, Vikings.
Caught it right in the middle of a natural wedge that had formed.
And that's what the Vikings needed.
Yeah, you talked about the emotion and the home crowd. Well, nothing better than that can happen.
Marquis James, a freshman, getting the Vikings started. D'Ambrosio attempt the extra point. I believe is that 10 holding? Owen Smith, or that's 16 Kovaleski? Maybe 16 Kovaleski. I can't tell the fold in the shirt. Jim, was they have a couple food trucks on site there across the way?
Yeah, it might be the ice cream.
Ice cream man.
I had to struggle to get by it, but I did it. No good.
Kick is no good. So, folks, we're going to take a quick commercial timeout. When we come back, it's Cape Henlopen 6, William Penn 0. We'll be right back.
Barkley Heating and Air. Barclays can work on all brands specializing in air conditioners, gas, oil, and heat pumps. Family owned and operated with over 17 years of experience. Licensed, insured, and a multiple-year First Aid Favorites winner. Barkley Heating and Air offers 24-hour emergency service with service plans available. Customer satisfaction guaranteed. Call 302-653-5971 for a free estimate today. John and Ginger Barkley are looking forward to serving the community. Find them on the web at barkleyheatingandair.com. Barkley.
Now, welcome back to Cape Henlopen High School. Benny Mitchell with Jim Tack. D'Ambrosio is usually spot on. This could be key. Special teams is a part of the game that a lot of teams do not emphasize.
It's 25% of the game, but I do not believe that people spend 25% on practice. And the other thing is, a lot of people used to put kids on special teams to get them time. I'm sorry. If you do that, you're not going to have your job very long.
Right.
If they can't play on second and third down, they do not need to be on special teams. So I don't know if that happened, but I'm just telling you how it used to be.
Right. D'Ambrosio kick it away, and it's a deep kick down around the 5-yard line. I believe that's taken by number 6, Squirrell, and he's going to be hit at the 20, where they'll take over 1st and 10.
They are pumped up.
I can't think of anything Cape Henlopen needed more than that kick return for a touchdown to start the game.
You prefaced that pretty well. Somebody's slow getting up in there.
1st and 10 for William Penn. And we said Horn is number 52 tonight. He usually wears 86, I believe, or 85. He'll be 52 tonight, the linebacker for Cape Henlopen. So we start with an 80-yard kick return. Cape leads, and here we go. 1st and 10 from the 20. Shotgun formation for Tiberi with a running back to his left. Motion comes to the near side. And that's going to be Holman. Finds some running room. Cuts back to the middle. And down the numbers back to the middle of the field. One guy to beat, and that's Messick. And Messick's going to pull him down inside the 25-yard line. 1st down for William Penn. 58-yard run for Holman. Well, he's halfway to 100 now.
Yeah. They led over with motion. I thought they were going to kick, but it looked more like it was a true sweep. And he just picked his way through the crowd.
Tiberi in the shotgun with Holman to his left, or to his right, excuse me. Holman takes the ball, goes left side this time. Oh, big block, and that's going to be a blindside block probably. And Holman's going to take it down inside the 5, but that's coming back, folks. So, blindside block. I think that was Messick he peeled off. And
yeah, that was a pretty wicked hit.
And there goes that Cape student section. That's what you don't want to hear tonight. You want to keep them quiet.
Yes.
So that looks like was that a 10-yard penalty?
Yeah. Looks like, yeah.
So the ball now goes back to about the, looks like he's sitting about the 29. Tiberi in the shotgun. And this time he's going to hand off to number 9, Daniels. And he has nowhere to go. Looks like maybe a little counter or some type of read play there.
Yeah, and right there was number 52, Horn. They tried to trap that time with the motion man. But pretty good sized DNs for Cape.
2nd and looks to be about 20 here for William Penn. Tiberi drops back, looks over to the outside.
That's
Slant pattern, not there.
Penalty. Yeah, hit him late. He had 2 steps. Cape this week in a three-man front. And Randy Dahl came off the edge. Hit him a little late.
So they're going to get that penalty right back. And that might be automatic 1st down, isn't it? Roughing the passer?
Yep.
Maybe not in high school. Yes, automatic 1st down. So they move the chains. 1st and 10. And Jim, for the first time tonight, we are in the Lashers Red Zone.
Love the beef.
Brought to you by Lashers Barbecue.
Yeah, different defense for Cape. 3-3.
So 1st and 10 for the Colonials, and they're going to take a timeout. And we're going to take one with them, Jim. Your score with 10-12 to play here in the 1st quarter. Cape Henlopen 6, William Penn 0. We'll be right back.
For over 15 years, our company has been building homes in Sussex County, Delaware. We offer a completely comprehensive program for our customers that makes building a new home enjoyable. At Capstone Homes, we have access to lots in our amazing communities or through our realtor partners. Visit with our team of professionals for a completely comprehensive experience. We can handle absolutely every part of building a new home for you and your family. Create your new home. Create a Capstone.
And welcome back to Cape Henlopen High School. William Penn coming off the timeout. 1st and 10. Ball at the 16. And Tyberry in the shotgun. Slots to both sides. Motion to come to the near side. Fakes the sweep, and that's Holman up the middle. And he's dragging a host of Vikings with him. He's going to be down inside the 10 to about the 9-yard line. Second down for the Colonials.
Jack Shell on the stop. Number 82.
Second and 3 here for the Colonials.
Right side of the line is back because they're pass setting.
Oh, tries to hit the out. Bobbles an
Oh.
incomplete pass intended for number 14, number 13, Nazir Cogman.
Yeah, they showed that a little bit. I mean, that right tackle.
Check that, maybe as a 15. Ryan Taylor. It's going to bring up third down here and third and 3 for the Colonials.
The right tackle's a 10th grader. 6'2", 332.
And William Penn sees that there's a little confusion here in this first offensive series. Anyways, Taberi back in the shotgun, handoff to Holman, and Holman has nowhere to go. Maybe a yard on the play. Brings up third down. Or actually fourth down.
Playing tough on the inside. I think the fact that Lucas Rupert is on the inside.
The heavyweight state runner-up last year at 285 pounds for the Vikings.
Now they're in a three-man line again. And this is a great blitzing defense because they're in stacks. They're tapping each other. He just tapped Rupert to tell him where he should go.
And he got that out to Dunston. Yep. Dunston's in for the touchdown.
Little flat pass off the fake.
About a 8-yard touchdown pass play to Dunston.
John, I just think they blitzed and got caught with a backer in instead of in man.
On the kick is number 80, Jordan Jones. He's 3 of 4 in his PATs this year. He's a freshman. Good snap, holds down, kick is up. It's good.
It's good. I've never seen one that didn't really quite make it off the field. That thing just dropped on the other side of the bar, but it's good. It still counts.
So, folks, we're going to take a quick commercial timeout. Your score, William Penn 7, Cape Henlopen 6. We'll be right back.
For over 15 years, our company has been building homes in Sussex County, Delaware. We offer a completely comprehensive program for our customers that makes building a new home enjoyable. At Capstone Homes, we have access to lots in our amazing communities or through our realtor partners. Visit with our team of professionals for a completely comprehensive experience. We can handle absolutely every part of building a new home for you and your family. Create your new home. Create a Capstone home.
And we're back. Jim, we never got to finish other games of interest in AAA. Appoquinimink, that's Caesar Rodney tonight. The Harvest Bowl, number 1 Middletown, number 2 Smyrna. Glenn Frazier and Paul Collier on the call. In AA, Red Lion heads down to Delmar. Number 5 Woodbridge at number 4 St. Mark's. That's a big game this week in AA ball. And in single A, Early College versus number 1 Laurel. First ever high school football game for Early College High School.
Yep.
Odessa at number 4 Indian River and Polytech at First State Military Academy. Tomorrow, we have Dover at number 5 St. George's and number 4 Sussex Central. And we must have had a penalty on the kick, on the extra point against Cape.
Is that their second?
Second, yep. And he's going to kick it short and picks up about the 11-yard line. And that's James again. He's going to get it out to about the 30. And he's still pushing. And he's going to get to about the 32-yard line. 1st and 10, Cape Henlopen. Couple of scores in on the Barclay Heating there. Out-of-town scoreboard from last night. Battle of the Bell. The Spartans are taking it back to Felton. Lake Forest beats Milford 28-18. And Caravel Academy 42, Sussex Tech 0. Those were AA District 3 games. Very important games playing inter-district. 8:26 left to go here in the first quarter.
Kathy Ann Taylor, number 4 on that special team stop.
Power I formation for the Vikings. And it's going to be Saez, has some running room, gets it out to about the 41. Looks like going to be about a yard short of first down on a 9-yard carry. Second down, Cape.
You and I have been watching them for several years, and they have a lot of success with that power I.
Yeah, and they're going to go no huddle here, Jim.
Michael Kornick on the stop.
So I said open up passing.
Oh, they're bringing 8. They're bringing 8.
Pulling the tight end. They pulled Scott on that play. They get the first down.
Yeah.
First down, Cape and Henlopen.
Yeah, they're coming off the ball. The no huddle's a good changeup.
Motion comes to the near side. Sweep with Messick. And he tries to weave his way through there. He's going to pick up about a yard on the play. Second down for the Vikings.
Stopped that time by number 55, Jaden Bowers. 6 foot, 228.
Second and 9 for Cape Henlopen. One back in the backfield. Short slot here to the near side, wing on the far side. Messick goes in motion, handle off the middle. He's hit immediately, and I think that was number 50. Yes, number 50 on the tackle. Logan Morton, he just blew the gap open.
Yeah, and that's the idea with the 3-3. They'll get in 3 stacks and then go in opposite directions. I dare you to try to watch one lineman. Some people who are watching at home. Tough to do.
Motion goes to the far side. They usually toss at it. They're going to go option at it. He's got the pitch. Messick, he's got some running room down the right side. He's going to be out of bounds across midfield, close to a first down for the Vikings.
Stop. Terrell Miller on the stop.
And that's going to be a first down, Cape Henlopen.
That's a good play to counter with for Cape. Put the fake into the middle, draw them in tight, and then bounce it out.
And we're going to have some whistles on the play. And that's going to be encroachment. Somebody lined up all sides, it looks like. So William Penn with their second penalty of the half. That's going to bring up a 1st and 5 for Cape Henlopen. Ball inside the 40, about the 37-yard line.
Well, they were trying to trap. They had Horn.
Saez on the carry, no gain. Actually, a loss of about 2 on the play.
Looked like Miller on the stop again to me. They tried to run a quick trap inside, but they were slanting into it, closed the hole down.
2nd and 7 here for Cape Henlopen. Ball at the William Penn 39-yard line.
Back in it, Benny.
And that's Saez, stutters through the hole, gets it across the 35, and then pushed back by a gang of Colonials. Miller with another tackle.
Miller, his 3rd tonight. And again, Cape is right-handed.
Right.
And there's a reason for that. Maybe they can't run the plays in, so they'll play on that side of the field so the coach can get the play. That's one reason. Sometimes you do it and you don't realize you're doing it.
3rd and 3 for Cape. Power I formation. And that's going to be James coming through. He's going to be close to the 30, close to a first down.
Hey, what? They are blasting. They're getting off the ball. Bowers, 55 on the stop, his second.
Yeah, I think we have timeout for a measurement. Oh, first down. Cape Henlopen. Wishbone formation for the Vikings. Got a lot of full house here tonight, Jim.
Yep.
And tackle made by number 9, Daniels. Saez on the carry. Looks like he picks up about 2 on the play. Brings up second down.
Hakeem Daniels on the stop.
Cape likes to run wheel out of this every once in a while.
Yes.
In the past.
Yes, to this left side. Yes, they do.
Give him a gain of 2, 2nd and 8. Motion goes to the far side, and we're going to have a whistle. And a flag on the far side. So it's going to be another offsides on William Penn, their 3rd penalty. And that's going to make it a 2nd and short for Cape Henlopen.
Again, they give you more opportunities. And you've kept an eye on that the last couple weeks pretty close.
Right.
And it makes all the difference.
3rd and 1 for Cape Henlopen. Make it a long one. Single back in the backfield. D'Ambrosio under center. Messick goes in motion to the far side. Hit as he hands it off. And they're winning the battle right there in the center of the line.
Yep.
I believe that was 50 or 60?
50, I think.
Logan Morton, 6 foot 250 sophomore.
That's his second stop, and that really was a tackle for loss.
Yeah, lost about 4 on the play. It's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
They're pretty stout across the front. It's a good matchup with Cape. Now it looks like they're in a 4-man line. William Penn. Four, 3.
D'Ambrosio drops back, looks out to down the sideline. Jump ball, incomplete.
Oh, he caught it, Benny.
We also have a flag. Well, Kelly, he did catch it.
He caught that ball.
I thought I saw it tip up and.
I don't know who they're calling. They're booing over there, so it must be.
I got to stop looking at this window because I can't see it.
Yeah, that's.
I want to bring some Windex. We said that last year, didn't we? Say we were going to bring some Windex last year? So the ball is down on the 1 for now. So pass interference. He said defense, though, didn't he?
Yeah, he did say defense.
It must have ruled it incomplete because they're coming back here tomorrow.
Wow, I just watched the replay. I'm just not. Huh. Well, he's closer than I am. So.
Right. So mark off. Is that one of those half the distance ones?
What? Yeah, they're
Yeah,
inside.
they're
Inside the 30. Yeah. That's a heck of a catch. He turned his body around, got his thumbs up.
It's going to be Saez right side. He's going to take it down inside the 10, close to the 5. And that puts us in the Lashers Red Zone, brought to you by Lashers Barbecue. They're a Paradise Grill now.
He is taking advantage of every – Saez is taking advantage of his opportunity tonight. Maryland I, Benny?
No, I think it's offset.
Offset,
there
offset. Okay, yeah,
there.
you got it.
Saez again, right side. And he's going to be inside the 5. Looks like he's down about the 4-yard line. So first down, Henlopen.
Bowers on the stop.
First and goal for the Vikings. 2:02 to play here in the first quarter. They trail 7-6.
They are running that C gap, the gap between the tight end and the tackle, kicking out and then leading through. And at this point, William Penn does not have an answer for that.
Looks like James in the backfield now. That is James, Marquis James.
He's in.
Touchdown, Henlopen. They go back on top. And they're going to go for 2 here. So penalties, again, Jim, we talked about it 2 weeks in a row now.
Yep, you've prefaced that.
Now
Yep,
week 3.
You're right. You're right. Gave them the first down. They kept the drive alive with the penalties.
Full house backfield. Power I. Power to the right side. And it's going to be James again. No, it's going to be D'Ambrosio on the keeper. Got the corner. Extra point is good.
Great play.
Henlopen leads 14-7. Jim, let's take a commercial timeout. We'll be back. Henlopen 14, William Penn 7.
In life, some things just go together. Like a burger and fries. And home and auto insurance from State Farm. So make it a combo. Combining your home and auto insurance could save you time and money. And who doesn't like that? Just call State Farm agent Juwan Johnson and find out how you could start saving today. It's just another way we're here to help life go right.
And welcome back, D'Ambrosio to kick it off. As he scores a 2-point conversion. I think that's his 3rd or 2nd this season.
It is such a great play. They follow the backs in. He rides the fake and then accelerates. He does a nice job with that. I think William Penn's a little stunned at this point.
Yeah, I agree.
Cape just doing a great job off tackle.
I heard J.D. Mall tell his team before the game, we're playing a fast team. And what do you do with a fast team? You got to come out and smack them in the mouth. And so far, that's what they've done. Kick goes through the end zone. So it'll be William Penn 1st and 10 at their own 20.
Well, we'll see what the answer is going to be here. That was a heck of a drive by Cape.
It was. It was one of their long, drives that they can do when they're not committing the penalties.
A big pass catch involved with it, but the off-tackle play, and then with great timing, they used the onside keeper with the quarterback for the 2-point conversion. Very nice drive.
2-2 on the ends. And now motion going to go trips to the far side. Pass read immediately. He may have lost some yards on that play. Out to number 2, Cornick. Frischman sniffs it out. Was that Squirrel, number 6? Squirrel, number 6 on the catch, but Frischman was right on him. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 11. Approaching a minute to play here in the first quarter. No change in the formation. And it's going to be a toss out of the shotgun to Holman. And he gets out across the 30 for a first down. I can see why he gets 100 yards a game there, Jim. He's a man.
He is. He is. Scott on the stop, Brent Scott. But he is a big young man.
And can weave his way through there.
Yes.
2-by-2 on the edges. Holman next to Tiberi in the shotgun. And looks out to number 15, Taylor. And that's going to be a hit by 23, Chancellor Johnson. So a pickup of maybe a 3 or 4 on the play. And I think that's how we're going to end the first quarter here, Jim.
Nice coverage. Broke on the ball.
That's the end of the first quarter, folks. So we'll be right back with more high school football. Cape and Lebanon 14, William Penn 7.
Congratulations, Dover Federal, on 60 years in business in Delaware. You've been by our side since our doors opened.
Thank you so much for giving me a call on so many years ago when I had no credit.
You helped our business grow into what it is today.
As a military family, thank you for supporting the financial needs of servicemen and their loved ones.
Happy anniversary, Dover Federal Credit Union.
Happy anniversary, Dover Federal.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Local people, local decisions, Dover Federal Credit Union.
Welcome back to Legend Stadium. And you can hear that Cape crowd starting to get loud here, Jim. They had a big offensive drive, and now they're looking at a third or second and 7, and they're starting to the fans are starting to feel something
starting
good
to sound
here.
like a football school.
Right. Yeah. I hope you didn't jinx us.
No, I hope not. No. They're playing well. I like their offensive plan. I hope they stay with it. You know,
right.
I'd run it and run it and run it until they stop me. And somewhere else they got to move a checker. Very nice plan tonight.
First play of the second quarter, second and looks to be about like 7 for the Colonials. So 3 on that last pass play. And they're going to go trips to the wide side of the field. Holman next to Tiberi in the shotgun. And he's going to launch one downfield into double coverage.
He underthrew it.
Oh, he tips it and catches it.
He took it off his shoulder. He took it off of D'Ambrosi's shoulder.
So D'Ambrosi now playing defense. He's Mr. Everything for the Vikings tonight.
Keep your athletes on the field. Yeah, that actually was underthrown. I was surprised because there was about a 12-yard cushion on him. I thought maybe they'd throw it short, but they let him run into the coverage. Wide split down here to our left. Cape has 6 in the box.
We have a flag on play. Why that flag? We're going to get a couple scores from our Barclay Heating there, out-of-town scoreboard. From the graveyard, St. Mark's leads Woodbridge 7-0. And at the maybe they haven't kicked off yet. 0-0, Smyrna Middletown.
Another one against William Penn, Benny. Is that 4?
5.
5?
Rocha goes to the far side. Counterplay with Squirrell. And he just kind of trips up and gets it down inside the 25.
He is quick.
D'Ambrosi on the tackle, 2nd and 8.
I'm surprised they don't go back to the trips because they were really off on coverage.
Well, they're going 2-by-2 here again.
Here they come in.
Right over the middle.
Right into the linebackers where they blitz.
Makes a cut back to the middle, cut back to the left. Touchdown, William Penn. No laundry on the field, so the Colonials strike right back, Jim.
Yeah, there was a blitz on the inside. They had a route going right there, and the quarterback picked it up. Very nice read by the quarterback and the receiver.
On the kick is number 80. Jordan Jones got the hold down, up. Now he had a whistle before he kicked it, I thought. But it's good. 14-14, we're going to stay right here. So, Jim, we're seeing a little bit of early shootout here. So I don't think we really expected to see both offenses this affected this early.
No, we haven't seen anything like this, up through our first 2 weeks. That last one was a great tactical play, and yet that slows down your blitzes when you're just going to throw it right in the hole where those linebackers came from.
And we had talked off air before the game that we noticed that Cape didn't blitz a lot last week. And I was on the field for the Sally's game. I didn't really get a chance to – I couldn't get a good feel for it there. But tonight they're coming after them.
Yep. They've moved into the 3-3 and with the stacks, and now you have a man on the nose. It takes a little change in your scheme. Center's going to need help.
On the kick, number 4, Taylor. And it's going to be an onside kick, and Cape gets it.
I think they're still reeling from the opening kickoff.
Right, 24.
Trying to find their spot.
On the recovery, Lucas Woods. So the Vikings have good field position here, 1st and 10 from their own 46-yard line.
Okay, let's see what we got now.
Go single back slot, short slot to the far side, wing to the near side. Motion is going to be the toss to Johnson, and he's got a lane.
Look at
He's down the
this.
sideline, inside the 10, touchdown Cape Henlopen.
Wow, did he accelerate about his 3rd step?
Jim,
Unbelievable.
This was not the kind of game I thought we were going to see tonight, but
no,
I'm all for it. I'm going to have a lot of work doing the highlights for the show on Wednesday night, but I'll take it. But he was untouched through that lane on the left side, and he just hit the afterburners. Dan Brogy on the kick. And that is number 10 on the hold, Owen Smith.
They had the tackle pull and got out there on the corner just enough.
Good snap. Holds down, kicks up. Man, he could have kicked that from anywhere. All the way back to the high jump pit. So with 10:05 left to play, Cape Henlopen 21, William Penn 14. Folks, we'll be right back after this commercial timeout.
Camera from Sodel Concepts. Today we're at Thompson Island Brewing Company in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware. Come check us out. Located in the Rehoboth Gateway next to Blue Coast Rehoboth, Thompson Island will follow the Sodel tradition of serving beautiful, simple food that will pair perfectly with our fresh homemade beer. Thompson Island is a perfect place to have dinner with your family, enjoy happy hour with friends at the bar, or spend a day in the beer garden playing bocce ball and ping pong. Thompson Island Brewing Company in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware, open 7 days a week. See you soon.
And welcome back to Cape Henlopen. Benny Mitchell here with Jim Tack. And last week, Jim, we had a game where it was 14-6 at the 8-6 at the half, and then opened up in the late 3rd quarter, early 4th quarter.
Well, you kind of set the stage when you said big crowd for Cape. They're excited, opening kickoff, and the kids are playing with emotion.
Dan Brozy on the kick. Back deep is Squirrell, and can't make out the other number. And he kicks it down the numbers. And it's going to go out of bounds. Now it'll be a procedure penalty on Cape. So I think William Penn's going to take it at the 35, where they'll be 1st and 10. And this big Cape crowd starting to get into this game. And I said, Jim, early on, score early, take them out. So far,
their student section,
the 12th man is here and loud.
Yep, they're into it.
So here's William Penn with a chance to answer. 10:05 to play in the first half. They trail 21-14, 1st and 10 from the 35.
Cape back in a 4-man front.
And it's going to be Holman. And it looked like he was initially stopped in the backfield. He's got out across the 40 to about the 47-yard line. 7-yard gain for Holman. Brings up 2nd down. And, Jim, he does a nice job. You know, he got caught up in the backfield. He got a little skinny on the right side.
You're right,
and
yeah.
He got out.
He just snuck along the back and found a hole and went vertical.
Second and 2. So it's a pickup of 8 for Holman. He's got to be close to 100 already. 2-by-2 on the edges. Motion comes to the near side. And it's going to be a toss to Holman. And number 20 had it sniffed out. That's C.J. Fritchman. That brings up a 3rd down.
Fritchman
nice,
beat. Sorry, Benny. Sorry.
Nice job of breaking down and squaring Holman up.
He beat the block of the wide receiver right on the spot. Gathered himself, made the hit.
He was a state runner-up last year at 152 pounds for the Vikings.
Love wrestlers on the edge. Love them.
And Squirrel getting up slowly. And says he's all right, but he has to leave the field because of the injury timeout.
3rd and short. Four-man front again.
Hand off to, I believe that's
they may have,
6.
That's going to be close.
If it's a left foot, it's a 1st down. If it's a right foot, it's not.
9 is carrying on a little bit there for William Penn.
And it's going to be a William Penn 1st down. Still trying to see who the ball carrier is.
Nathan Horn, 52. He is really tough off of the blitz.
That was number 9 on the carry, Daniels Jr. So 1st and 10 at their own 45. He got just about what they needed on that short run. Penn comes out in a slot with tight end to the right, wing to the far, receiver wide to the right. Holman switches from left to right. Tiberi in the shotgun. Squirrel goes in motion. Turns it up.
Flat.
And it's got Dunston. And Dunston across midfield. And he's not going down. That did it to bring out the rest of the lineup. He's standing straight up, Jim.
Yeah. James.
We used to call that the pop pass in the 80s.
Pop, yes.
Just a little look in and get it to your big man.
James Markey, 7 on the stop.
2nd and 2.
Subbing some linemen in now. William Penn is.
So they're going to bring tight end back in. It's been successful with this formation. And
boot.
And slides down to about the 40. That's enough for a 1st down. 1st down for Colonials. 7:24 to play here in the first half.
It's a good cat and mouse game at this point.
Ball looks like about to be 41-yard line to Henlopen.
2-by-2 again, Benny.
With Holman in the backfield next to Tiberi. Motion comes to the near side. Sweep with Squirrell. And, he hits the circle button and gets about 2 more yards. Pick up about 3 on the play.
Chancellor Johnson on the stop. But along in there, taking up blockers, Rupert. Yeah, you need to watch some of the things, folks, that are going on up front. Not easy to do. Most people will watch the ball, but if you can, you're going to see some great battles. And now here's the 40, and Rupert's out here at the end.
2nd and 5, Tiberi back to pass under some pressure. Has a man open.
Wide open.
Squirrell. And he's going to have it down about the 11-yard line. 1st and 10 in the Lasher red zone. Lasher's barbecue.
Getting piggy. Marquis James.
I think, Marquis James.
Marquis, I'm sorry.
I keep wanting to call him James Marquis, too.
Yeah, 2 first names.
All right.
His 2nd stop of the evening.
Ball placed at looks like the 11, or maybe just inside the 11. Motion goes away, and counterplay back to Holman. It's like 82 Shell on the tackle. Pickup of about 1 on the play. 2nd and 9.
Great read there. Shell with a good stop. Getting the play from the side.
William Penn, they still have 2 timeouts. Cape has all 3. That's unusual. We're at a Cape game.
They usually use them
Pretty
pretty early.
Yeah, so.
Okay. Tight end here.
He's going to bring his 2nd guy over. Looks over the top. That's Dunstan. And I think he falls in. Touchdown. Colonials answer.
There's your pop pass again.
Right.
You know, he's a 6'3" kid. You're sending somebody in at a 6'3", 2 1/4. That's tough on that pass.
Correction on that, Jim. He's a 6'3" man.
Yeah. Yeah, and they're going to have to hold him off the line, get a shot on him.
Yeah, they got to hit him every time coming off. Jones on for the extra point. Oh, he's going to pull it. Tiberius under pressure, has a man. Does he bring it in?
Yes, they're signaling yes.
That was kind of like that was almost like an I think. But it's good. So we're going to take a quick commercial timeout. Your score, William Penn 22, Henlopen 21. Folks, we'll be right back with more Delaware Live, powered by 302 Sports.
Heating and Air. Barclays can work on all brands specializing in air conditioners, gas, oil, and heat pumps. Family owned and operated with over 17 years of experience. Licensed, insured, and a multiple-year First State Favorites winner. Barclay Heating and Air offers 24-hour emergency service with service plans available. Customer satisfaction guaranteed. Call 302-653-5971 for a free estimate today. John and Ginger Barclay are looking forward to serving the community. Find them on the web at barclayheatingandair.com. Barclay Heating and Air.
And welcome back to Henlopen High School. 22-21 is your score with the Colonials in the lead with 4:58 to play in the first half. And
yeah,
right, Jen, look a little chess match here between these two teams.
We're getting our money's worth. Very good game.
So number 4, Kaffion Taylor to kick it off. And it's going to be a short kick to about the 30. Taken by Saez and hit by number 9, Daniels, and they go out of bounds. First and 10, Cape Henlopen. Good return there. Gets it out to about the 40. So now having to make these short kicks, Jim, is now giving Cape some pretty good field advantage.
Yes.
Barkley heating their out-of-town scoreboard. First score of the Harvest Bowl, Smyrna 6, Middletown 0.
Whoa, a lot of people will be shocked at that.
Well, I'll be surprised if the scoring's over there.
Oh.
We're looking for a big-time shootout with those two offenses. But we were looking for a lower-scoring game here, too. So what do we know?
Figure out the high school kid.
I formation. And he's wrapped up in the backfield.
They brought 6.
Zayas on the carry there. Loss on the play of about, looks like 4. Second and 14 for Cape Henlopen.
Yeah, they they brought 2 backers inside. Pretty darn good.
Yeah, Cape out of the no huddle, which I thought they had some really good success on that long drive. Maybe they're getting a little tired. They got a lot of guys playing both ways. Single back in the backfield. Motion comes to the near side, and he's going to pull it out.
Got it off.
Pass in the flats to James. He's close, but I think he stepped out of bounds before he got to the first down. Give him a pickup about 12 on the play, maybe 11. Pick up about 11, 3rd and 3.
Stopped that time by Gillis. Cornerback.
We have an official timeout and a meeting.
Okay. We're going to start it on the snap.
Third and 3 for Cape Henlopen. Big down here, Jim, in the first half for the Vikings.
They have 8 up in the gaps.
Counter play by Johnson.
That's what happens.
And this time it doesn't get away. Number 8. That was 6, Squirrell. Big gain, though.
Yeah.
And the Vikings find themselves in the Lashers' red zone.
They brought 8 and brought them, and if you squeak through there, you are gone.
First and 10 for the Vikings.
Wow.
Wow, 50 was in the huddle, wasn't he?
Oh, wow.
Logan Morton, he was there to take the handoff.
Is that a loss?
Yeah, loss of about.
That's his second. We don't see it often, Ben. That's his second tackle for loss.
Yeah, it looks like a loss about 4 on the play. Well, Jim, he was there to take the handoff.
Yeah, he was off the ball. He's playing
2nd and 14.
He's playing an offset at the A.
Toss to Messick. And he gets around the edge, cuts it back inside the 10. Touchdown, Cape Henlopen.
Yeah. Great run. I'm so impressed with their acceleration. They plant the outside foot, and they're heading for the end zone.
27-22. And it looks like the Vikings are going to go for 2 here as they trail by 5. Or lead by 5. Excuse me. And Cape's going to take a timeout. Jim, we're going to take one with them. We'll be right back. Your score, Cape Henlopen 27, William Penn 22 with a point after to come.
For over 15 years, our company has been building homes in Sussex County, Delaware. We offer a completely comprehensive program for our customers that makes building a new home enjoyable. At Capstone Homes, we have access to lots in our amazing communities or through our realtor partners. Visit with our team of professionals for a completely comprehensive experience. We can handle absolutely every part of building a new home for you and your family. Create your new home. Create a Capstone home.
And welcome back to Legends Stadium. Benny Mitchell here with Jim Tagg. And Jim, haven't had a punt yet tonight. And we said Cape's offense is 2, maybe 3 touchdowns a game. They're doing their job.
Yeah, this is the fastest half we've had. And you called it in the beginning. Keep the ball.
Right.
Keep moving. They haven't had their usual bevy of penalties.
Yeah, they've had just the 2 penalties early on.
And we have William Penn with, I think, 5, maybe 6 at this point.
So the Vikings going for 2 here. Try to get that touchdown and extra point lead back.
The boot has been very good to them.
Power eye.
With the Ambrosi.
And it's going to be Siaz. And I think he breaks
Boy,
through.
he
does.
They drove everybody into the back. Very impressive.
29-22 is your score. And we'll stay right here for the kickoff. And Jim, they're doing it with the running game.
Yes,
they're just getting some big runs.
Their power eye, offset, wishbone at the C gap has been tremendous, and now they've gone to a wing and a slot, and I just think they're running the belly. They're driving down and kicking out with the guard. So a nice running combination. The only thing that has been a problem is up in the tight A gap is that they've been really getting some problems with Morton, number 50, who's been keeping them off balance. But boy, their backs are just and their best back is out. Well,
right.
Guess what? Somebody else is auditioning tonight.
That's right. I just saw Dave Marvel break out his calculator here for these first half stats, Tim.
He'll be on.
They're going to pick it up at about the 7-yard line. And he's got some room down the sideline, but he's going to be knocked out of bounds. And the Cape crowd loves it.
I have not seen a crowd at Cape like this in a while,
right.
So this is pretty neat.
1st and 10 for William Penn. 2:58 to play. Do they answer, Jim? They do have a running game or a passing game. We saw that on the last series.
Yeah, they've been hitting the little dump pop pass on the inside and letting the big guy run. They've had things open at the 12-14 yard mark, but have thrown a little deep, which brings the ball into the safety.
They're going to bring 2 receivers wide here to the near side. That's Dunston at tight end also.
And they have the tight end here. So he's blocking strong. Boot.
Tyberry pulls it out, gets out to about the 35, gets out of bounds. It's going to bring up 2nd down and short for the Colonials.
Number 6, Brent Scott.
He's
one of the guys, out of bounds.
One of the guys we featured in the pregame, one of the players to watch. We said those linebackers have to step up for Cape and Henlopen this week.
It's like they're in a 4-3, 4-spoke secondary.
Another pass to Dunston. He pulls it in, turns upfield. He's got the 1st down. Fritchman in on the tackle with, I believe, Messick.
Yeah, Fritchman a little.
He's going to limp off the field.
Little banged up after that. He's a load. I mean, Dunston is.
He's for real. He came as advertised.
Yep.
1st and 10 from their own 44. Clock running, about 2:30 to play.
That must be his. Well, we'll check with Dave then. That's probably his 4th catch.
Mm-hmm.
No, they're going to have to not leave him off the line.
Got a whistle on the play. And Cape takes their 2nd time out, and we'll stay right here because, I mean, we did all that chatter in the pregame, Jim, looking for a low scoring. Maybe Cape was in trouble because it didn't have a receiver and a running back, and next thing you know, we've got 50-some points on the board, 51 points on the board. It's in the first half.
This is a pleasure. I mean, the excitement that's here, it's a great football game, and then you have the Cape student body who's here in mass. You know, kids out enjoying themselves on a Friday night at a football game.
Right.
The band and cheerleaders, it's just great to promote football.
After last year, it's
Yes.
just wonderful.
Yes. And what Cape needs to do right now is they need to keep them out of the end zone.
I was up at Delaware's home opener last week, and they overfilled the student section.
Wow.
Middletown strikes 7-6. Middletown leads Smyrna in the Harvest Bowl. That's number 1 versus number 2 in AAA here in Delaware.
Benny, if you look at that inside receiver, they're 14 yards off of him.
Over the middle, that's Holman, and he makes a cut to the right, makes another cut, coming down the numbers to the sideline, picks up a block.
Oh, my goodness. Who saved that? That's a legal tackle. He did not have him by the pads.
No,
he had the jersey.
And we said, watch out for this passing game of William Penn.
Again, it's that little dump. I think they're looking to see if the linebackers are dropping, and they just try to find a spot.
We do have a flag on the play, apparently. And they're going to call a helmet to helmet or a blindside. I don't know if that's blindside block or I couldn't see what he signaled from the backside.
Okay, Benny, what number are we at?
That's 6 for William Penn.
Now, the coach from William Penn wants a horse collar. He's just trying to get a reprieve here. But that was not a horse collar.
2:06 to play. Ball at the 45. 1st and 10.
I'm surprised they don't hit the inside trip receiver right now because the safety is off. He's off over 10 yards, Benny.
Mm-hmm.
See, and he's trying to run to the depth. It's not going to work.
An incomplete pass intended for number 2, Cornick.
If you have a safety off at 12 and the inside receiver is running up on him, it's not going to do anything. Right. I mean, you got to take the area in front of him. Now, if he comes up on you, step on your toes, then you're going to try to run by. So they'll see that, I'm sure. But at this point, Cape should just do what they're doing because they're falling into it.
2nd and 10 for the Colonials at the Cape Henlopen 45. Brought back after that penalty. It took him down into the red zone. Trips to the near side. It's going to be a toss to Holman. And he's got nowhere to run. He gets turned back in by Fritchman. And he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Fritchman back in after taking that hit earlier. Fritchman's 4th stop of the he's a little bumped, Benny.
Yeah.
But you know what? The good ones go back out.
That's right. 3rd down, 10.
That's all I'm going to say.
Under a minute 30.
This is good. This is a fun game.
29-22 lead for Cape Henlopen.
Now they're up on him. Now they're up on him in
pressure.
man.
And a fumble. And
they
Cape's
may
ball.
have it.
Viking ball. So that was Shell on the sack, the strip sack. And Cape gets the ball. I did not see who fell on it. Was it 54? Malachi Lewis.
They went in man that time, jumped up on their toes, and brought people. Smart move.
So Cape Henlopen 1st and 10 in William Penn territory with a 7-point lead. And they come out in shotgun. So it looks like Coach J.D. Maul maybe wants to put one more on the board.
Double reverse pass deep.
It has a man open. Incomplete. That was number 4 on the breakup, Taylor. Brings up 2nd and 10. William Penn almost caused some problems there with traffic on that reverse. 59 seconds left to play. And Taylor, boy, he had to make up some ground there, didn't he, to break that pass up.
Well, that was a long throw. I mean, it took a while for the exchanges and the receivers going. So D'Ambrosio had to really fire it up. We have a really deep back.
D'Ambrosio rolls out to the left side, under pressure, throws, has a man open.
He's tough there. He is tough.
That was Tuchel.
Now, I'm going to tell you what, running
That's
to
a
your
first
left,
down.
running to your left and throwing right-handed, great job. There goes that Cape student section again. You think you're at Penn State here.
They're going to stay here for the second half.
Yeah, I haven't seen a crowd like that in a while. Good for them. 4 wide.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coming up second down, they're at just about the 31-yard line. Pizza places down in Rehoboth, just hold your tables. This student body's going nowhere.
Good. Yeah, right. They're going to need a place to eat, so get them later.
That's right.
Get them ready.
$50 seconds to play here in the first half. 2nd and 10 for the Vikings at the William Penn 31. D'Ambrosio comes out shotgun. 2 to the wide side with a tight end. Single receiver to the left. D'Ambrosio looks right, under pressure, breaks out of it, throws, tip drill. Nobody there.
78. 78's going to be, wow, that was on him. He threw Cape Lyman onto the ground. I'm surprised they do not throw him out. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
The home crowd is pretty good.
The 12th man here tonight at Cape Henlopen. And that was Rupert he threw to the ground. He just picked up and threw a state finalist wrestler, heavyweight wrestler, to the ground.
And it was late.
They were going back to the huddle. Yeah, they're marking off against William Penn.
Right, but he's not going to be, I guess he's not. I guess it's just sportsmanlike.
So that puts us back in the Lasher's Barbecue red zone.
Mark that penalty, Benny.
Yeah.
That's what's killing them.
Fake toss to Johnson, throws to the corner, has a man.
What a jump! What a ball!
Number 2, Messi got turned around on that.
I don't know how he got that open. D'Ambrosio, that's a heck of a ball, son.
We talked about they like to run those wheel routes.
Yep. Boy, he left somebody in the dirt.
I bet if we go back and watch it, somebody got caught looking in the backfield. 2nd and 10 from the 16-yard line for the Vikings. 38 seconds to play here in the half. And counter was Chancellor Johnson.
They got caught in a blitz again.
And hit by number 4, Taylor, stands him up and makes the tackle. And we have whistles on the play. I think it's going to be a Cape timeout, and it is. We're going to stay right here with it. Jim, it can't get any more exciting than what we got going on right here, and not kind of really what we expected. Cape coming in without their best running back, without their best receiver. They're up 7 and threatening here again.
But they have emotion. They had something happen right off the bat with returning the kick.
You're correct.
And now when they go in at halftime, they got to realize it's not over. We need to come out like we did in the beginning and finish this.
27 seconds left to play here in the half. Cape threatening here with the ball down at the, looks like you're standing around the 8-yard line. 3rd and 2 for the Vikings. William Penn will get the ball to start the second half, so holding them to something less than a touchdown would be key right here.
Right. Do they have no timeouts left?
No, they just used their final timeout.
Yep. Wide enough to run the look in here.
D'Ambrosio drops back, looks in the corner
Backside.
of the end zone.
Oh.
Incomplete. I believe they're going to go for 3 here. You know, you want to block this, Jim, but you don't want to jump off sides and give another chance.
Right, right. I just had texted one of the guys at West Point I know, and all he said was, "We love that kid." He's a man.
D'Ambrosio attempting a 24-yard field goal. Snaps good, holds down, kick is up. It's good. So we're going to take a commercial timeout. Cape Henlopen 32, William Penn 22. Folks, we'll be right back with more high school football.
At Ferris Home Improvements, your family's comfort and safety is always our top priority.
If you call us for your roofing, windows and doors, siding, decks, kitchen, and bathroom needs, you can expect health screen craftsmen who wear gloves and face masks and follow minimum 6-foot distancing, virtual conferences to discuss project details, job quotes delivered electronically or brought to your door for your review and approval, and our showrooms in Newark and Rehoboth Beach remain open for limited appointments.
We're here together.
Operating with precautions.
To protect our staff.
And our customers.
At Ferris.
And welcome back to Legends Stadiums on the campus of Cape Henlopen High School. 32-22, Cape Henlopen leads. Some Barkley Heating and Air out-of-town scoreboard scores. St. Mark's 14, Woodbridge 8, Smyrna 14, Middletown 14 in the Harvest Bowl. We have 17 seconds left to play here in the half. Cape just kicks the field goal and goes up by 10. William Penn does get the ball to start the second half. And, Coach, I want you to put your coach hat on because we come back at halftime, we're going to talk about what the two coaches are saying right now.
Okay.
So here we go. D'Ambrosio to kick it away. And kicks it down the middle, bouncer, taking it about the 30, and they're going to sit on it. 16 seconds to go, 1st and 10 for William Penn. They do have 2 timeouts, so what do you think here, Jim? See if you can hit maybe a 30 to 40-yarder timeout and hit another one?
No, if I just look at their body language, they're going back on the field.
Right.
Their heads are down. I would take a knee, get in, and regroup.
Right.
They're not real excited right now.
So 1st and 10 for William Penn at their own 30, 16 seconds to play.
Hey, well, and Jacob Shell, for Cape has been really creating some havoc in there.
Mm-hmm.
Smart move by Cape. They have 2 deep, and they're back in a prevent set at about 20 yards.
Throws over the top, now over the middle, number 15, Taylor. Pick up about 20 on 25, 15 on the play.
Great
Brings up first
hit.
down.
Chancellor Johnson with a heck of a shot.
William Penn takes their timeout, one of their final 2. So I think we're probably going to see maybe what kind. Well, they have one more timeout, so maybe hit another 15, 20.
They might try now. So it's going to be, you almost have to defend the sideline, force them into the middle of the field. Don't let them get out of bounds. Their best play has been into the middle of the field when they're throwing that little dump pass. They need something a little bit longer than that now.
Normally at a game we're at, Jim, this is the time Dave starts totaling up. They're still playing, man.
Yeah.
He's shaking his head like, woo.
We're going to have to start carrying a computer for him. We get games like this. He'll have it ready.
Always does.
Yep.
1st and 10 from their own 45-yard line. 2-by-2 on the edges. Holman to the left of Tiberi.
Yep, they're going in man with 2 over the top.
And under pressure and sack.
Wow.
And he's not going to take the timeout. He's just going to let it roll.
Malachi Lewis with the sack.
So, folks, halftime, your score, Cape Henlopen 32, William Penn 22. We'll be back with some halftime stats brought to you by Ace Handyman, Nick Peeler up in Dover. We'll be right back, folks.
High school athletics is not what it used to be. The sporting goods industry has been disrupted, adding to coach and athletic director daily challenges. BSN Sports stands ready to change the fundamentals of our industry, giving our customers the advantages they need right now. Your dedicated local sales pro is supported with nationwide team service, including sport and category experts. Get the look of D1 colleges and pro teams with our program that streamlines ordering your staff apparel, player gear, and fan wear. Stretch your budget with our fundraising solution. Free and ready in minutes. Our campus branding products are perfect for boosting school and team pride. BSN Sports has the advantages you need right now.
High Five Hospitality was founded in 2004 when 3 guys teamed up to introduce the Buffalo Wild Wings franchise concept to Delaware. They now operate 8 Buffalo Wild Wings, 6 locations throughout Delaware, and 2 locations in Maryland. B-Dubs has weekly and game day specials on their delicious food and beverages. Stop in one of their convenient locations today. The Stone Balloon Ale House features a unique blend of crafted food and an array of spirits, all flavored with a dash of nostalgia. Our culinary mantra is comfort food playfully reimagined, and we prepare seasonal favorites that strive to please the palate and resurface a memory. Limestone Barbecue, from our mouth-watering Texas-style brisket, fall-off-the-bone chicken, and St. Louis ribs. Southern-style sides, mac and cheese, baked beans, cornbread, sweet tea, and our homemade pickles. Be prepared as your bread will be your napkin. Yup, we are that kind of barbecue. Expectation. You'll have a tough time choosing between our exclusive dishes to help get you through the day. French toast, French crepes, Belgian waffles, and of course, our famous Eggs Benedict. High Five Hospitality's mission is to operate 5 brands that serve high-quality products with exceptional hospitality.
We all know that choosing the right company for home preservation can be challenging. Your home is your castle, and only the best and most trusted will work, right? Of course. So why is Ace Handyman Services different and the right choice? We take great pride in our easy, no-hassle scheduling and communication process. You call, we answer, and we listen. Or take advantage of online booking 24/7. Once we understand your home needs, we schedule a craftsman to arrive at a convenient time for you. You then receive a pre-call the night before from your craftsman. On my way text notification so you know when to expect your craftsman to arrive. Regular updates on the progress of your job. Even follow-up prior to any warranty expiration dates. Easy, convenient, no surprises, ever. Our commitment is to treat your home, your family, your time, and your privacy with respect. Rest assured, you are always our top priority. Our multi-skilled craftsmen will complete the work on your home in a workmanlike manner. If we don't, we'll come back to make it right. It's what we do and have been since 1998. Simply put, we're different. Ace Handyman Services, bringing helpful to your home. We all know.
The band would like to dedicate the next selection to the Cape cheerleaders and Cape student section. This is God Only Knows What I Would Do Without You.
Yeah, Cape had a short field. At times.
And welcome back to Legends Stadium here at Cape Henlopen High School. Here we are with your Ace Handyman Services halftime stats brought to you by Nick Peeler. Call Nick Peeler at 302-272-5049. He's located in Dover, but he serves Sussex County, Kent County, and Lower Newcastle County as well. So give him a call for your Ace Handyman needs. Jim, these stats are a little deceiving. William Penn with 271 yards, Cape 171. You got to remember, the one Cape touchdown came off a kick return, and then the other off the strip sack.
Yep, short field.
Short field. So stats so far in the first half. William Penn, 271 yards total offense, 168 through the air, 113 rushing. They have 10 first downs, and killer was the one turnover. For Cape Henlopen, 171 yards total, 23 passing, 148 in the rushing, 9 first downs, 0 turnovers. What did I say? They need to throw the ball more? Benny, shut up. They're doing it good on the ground as it is. Let's go to some individual stats. Holman for William Penn, 8 carries, 88 yards. I told you I thought he was close to 100. Messick, 3 carries for 32 yards. And Chancellor Johnson, 3 carries, 101 yards for Cape Henlopen. Dunstan, 4 catches for 33. So you're correct, 4 catches so far in the game. Squirrell, 3 catches for 90. And James for Cape has the 1 catch for 12 yards. Tiberius, 11 of 14 for 168 yards and 2 touchdowns. And D'Ambrosio, 2 of 8 for 23 yards. Jim, the stats are, they're a little lopsided by 100 yards, but we know why. It was that kickoff,
the kickoff return,
and the short field.
But I the other thing, and that you pointed out, is look at the penalties.
Yes.
What are we at now? 7 for
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 penalties, and we're going to look at that 15-yarder that led to the last Cape touchdown, the personal foul. I've got that circle because that could.
That's a discipline penalty.
Yeah, that could come back to haunt them.
Yep.
Folks, thank you to Dave Marvel for adding it up. He had it all ready to go. We've been sitting here waiting for the 5-minute mark to talk about it. Your stats again brought to you by Ace Handyman Services. Nick Peeler, good man, Air Force veteran, just recently retired from the Air Force. Give him a call for your needs through Ace Handyman. So
well,
the Vikings are coming back on the field.
Student section's fired up.
Yeah, they went and got a dog, and they're back.
This is the best that I've seen Cape play.
Yeah, in a couple years.
Yeah, in a couple years. And again, now this is coaches. What year is this for coaches?
5.
Fourth, 5?
5.
You know, this is the game that I would point to if they can continue, that they've come together and they're able to sustain their emotion, sustain their fundamentals, and their temperament. When that kid slammed him on the ground, there was no retaliation at all. I always look for that to see who's looking to be the fighter here. And no, Cape, nice job tonight. Very nice.
Coming up at the end of the third quarter, we'll have the Juwan Johnson State Farm trivia question brought to you by Juwan Johnson State Farm in Dagsboro. Give Juwan a call for your insurance needs. And you're watching the Sodel Concepts halftime show here live from Legends Stadium at Cape Henlopen High School. We're at the beach, and it's still muggy and in the 70s here, Jim.
Yeah.
And the wind, not really a factor. The flag is wrapped around the pole and says I'm done for the night.
No, this is outstanding. I see a real difference in Cape.
Jim, you're J.D. Mall. What did you say at halftime?
Don't let up. Keep your foot on the gas, but keep your fundamentals. Only talk to each other. That's what I would say to them, because they have not made a lot of mistakes.
You're Matt Sable. You've got almost 300 yards in this game, but you fall behind by 10. What do you tell the Colonials coming out here in the third quarter?
This game is yours. You're better. However, 7 penalties and turnovers and poor special team play. We need to get it together. Need to tighten it up. No penalties. We need to play catch-up. I think that's what the play selection, both teams have great plays that can go.
Mm-hmm.
But it's the mistakes, the turnovers, but more and more the penalties. And you and I started a year or two ago really tracking these things, and it's held out. There are more shots on goal. I mean, I've been really impressed with a couple of the individuals on William Penn, especially when you talk about the young man heading up to West Point. He's just a tremendous player, and they do well up front, but 2 or 3 times on full out blitzes, they actually ran by.
Right.
So when you're blitzing, you got to get to the heels of the offensive lineman, break down, and play football. You just can't go running in there helter-skelter out of control. But great football game, folks. It really is.
32-22 is your score. Cape Henlopen with the lead as we get ready to kick off the second half. Put 12 minutes on the clock. Jim, I've always said in close football games, big football games, the third quarter is the most important quarter of the game. I've seen teams pull away from people, and I've seen teams that just have lousy third quarters and end up having lousy seasons. Third quarter, so huge in high school. Any level of football.
It is. It's another half. What's your conditioning like? Who has the most players going one way up front has a lot to do with after halftime.
And we're off and underway here in the second half. William Penn will take the kick off from the far sideline, cuts it back towards the middle.
Oh!
And one man to beat, and that's the kicker, Ambrosi. And he's still on his feet. Gets it across midfield inside the 40. William Penn will take over 1st and 10. It looks to be about the Cape 39-yard line. He broke a couple tackles and dragged people with him.
Lucas Woods, number 24, saves the day. And again, I say you just, on special teams, you got to have people on there who are playing on 2nd and 3rd down.
Right.
It's no time to present a gift. People have worked hard to get to this point.
1st and 10 for William Penn at the Cape Henlopen 39-yard line. Hand off to Holman. And he turns it up, gets down to about the 30-yard line. Pickup of about 9 on the play.
Stopped that time by Chancellor Johnson, 23.
Second and 1 for the Colonials. And it's going to be tossed to Holman. And cuts it back inside. Takes a step back. Gets the feet moving again. He's got the first down. Out to about the 25. And that's going to put him over 100 yards for the 3rd week in a row.
He has such a great step and go lateral move. We have Bren Scott on the stop that time.
Now they go back 2-2. Holman to the left of Tiberi. 1st and 10 at the Cape 25. And
speed
sweep with Squirrell. He gets knocked back.
First hit. Chandler Johnson came up to meet him and then finished off by the pursuit.
So a loss of about 1 on the play. Going to bring up a 2nd and 11. Second and 11 for the Colonials. Wide receiver wide to the near side of the field. Motion comes over with Squirrell. And Tiberi looking downfield, throws over the middle, picked at about the 22. That's James. He's had a big game here tonight. 2nd turnover for the Colonials. Already had it. He started the game off with fireworks.
Wow.
So first down for the Vikings.
Sat in his safety position, read the eyes of the quarterback. Right now, the
Cape's got the big mo.
Absolutely.
The Vikings first and 10 at their own 31-yard line. They lead 32-22 here in the third quarter, early third quarter. Motion comes to the near side. It's going to be a toss to Messick, but he's met in the backfield by 54, Tristan Wingo. Wingo 5'11", 235. Loss of 3 on the play. Going to bring up a second and 13.
I was watching the exchange between the head coach and the quarterback. It didn't go real well.
Right. Second and 13 for the Vikings. Ball at their own 27.
In the eye. They're bringing him, Benny. There they broke through again.
And he's going to be about a yard short of the first down. Saez on the carry. Give him a pickup of about 12. 3rd and 1.
Caffey and Taylor on the stop, number 4. They have not had success with the blitz, during pass. But when they're running at it, it doesn't seem that they're getting into their lanes.
Third, I call it 2 for Cape and Henlopen at their own 38-yard line. And that's Saez. He's got enough for the first down.
Boy, he runs hard.
First and 10 for the Vikings. They're at their own 40, see where the spot goes, their own 41-yard line.
I think that time it was Mike Comic, number 2, on the tackle.
Power eye backfield, so Cape going back to what's worked so far tonight.
Boy, they look like they're offside.
They do. And D'Ambrosio under pressure and sacked. Number 6, Squirrell.
Do you have 6 on that? That's what I had.
That's
what I had.
Second and 18 here for Cape and Henlopen. The count's going. He was looking over at the sideline. I think we're going to delay a game. So delay a game on Cape. That's going to make it a.
That's a shame.
Second and 23. We have a score in from the Barclay Heating and Air out-of-town scoreboard in a Double-A District 3 matchup. Red Lion leads Delmar 14-13.
See Chip Knapp down front here, the Dover coach.
Former Wesley coach.
Yeah, doing a little scouting.
They got Cape next week. Single back in the backfield. Motion comes to the near side. Fake toss, counter back with Johnson. And he's going to be off to the races. 67.
Speed.
67 touchdown run by Chancellor Johnson, his second of the game. The second big one of the game. And, Jim, you talked about it earlier. Say it again. They're catching him with that counter.
Yep, absolutely. They're jumping on the first movement, and they're not sitting. Usually when you have a counter, you'll take a step. When the ball's away, sit, then play. And they're taking 2 to 3 steps. It's taking them out. That's an old wing T play. Underneath counter from the wing.
And the kick is blocked. And that's going to take us to 38-22 Cape Henlopen Vikings. Folks, we'll be back right after this commercial timeout from Cape Henlopen High School.
Barclays can work on all brands specializing in air conditioners, gas, oil, and heat pumps. Family owned and operated with over 17 years of experience. Licensed, insured, and a multiple-year First Aid Favorites winner. Barclay Heating and Air offers 24-hour emergency service with service plans available. Customer satisfaction guaranteed. Call 302-653-5971 for a free estimate today. John and Ginger Barclay are looking forward to serving the community. Find them on the web at barclayheatingandair.com.
And welcome back to Cape Henlopen High School. 7:06 to play here in the third quarter. William Penn, I think, maybe a little shocked here. Jen, the Vikings coming in 0-2.
And the rumbles last week that, well, can Cape win another game?
Right.
Well,
Here you
I
go.
sure as heck looks like they can win a lot more. I think they got it together.
D'Ambrosio to kick it off.
And he's playing defense this week.
Right.
They just got to the point that said we need to get our best people on. They have their best back out, and look, they stepped up.
Kicks it deep, and it's going to go through the end zone. So D'Ambrosio's showing he can play anywhere.
Wow. He's special. I know that he is a great lacrosse player, but I'd be surprised somebody comes along and say, we're looking for an athlete.
Well, he's played.
Who can do a lot of things.
Yeah, he's played 4 sports here at Cape Henlopen. He's obviously a lacrosse player. He's been a football player for 4 years. He also played a year of basketball and he wrestled for a year.
Oh, wow.
So just an all-around good athlete. So 7:06 to go. William Penn gets another crack at it. They might have to start looking deep in their playbook here, Jim. They got some catching up to do.
Yeah, and the way it is now, they got to score 4 times because they got to make the 2-point conversions.
1st and 10 from the 20.
4-man line.
Holman takes the ball off the right side, cuts back to the middle, and he's going to pick up about 4 on the play and make it 2nd down.
Yeah, Scott in there in the stop there.
Second down and 6.
They're slow setting up.
They get 2nd down and 5. The ball marked at the 25. Holman again looks to go around the right and puts his head down. He's going to pick up 3, maybe 4 yards. Tackled by a host of Vikings. See who comes up off the bottom of the pile. And it's Malachi Lewis.
Malachi Lewis, and also again there, Scott was there. They are running to the ball better than I've seen them do all year.
3rd and 1.
What a great improvement
for for William Penn at their own 29.
They're in their 30 set now, I think.
Holman again up the middle. And he's got the 1st down. Looks like pickup of about 6 on the play.
Frischman again. And he's coming in from the outside.
1st and 10 for William Penn. Ball at their own, call it the 30 or 6-yard line as we wait to get the chain set. Pass out to Holman, and he's got the 1st down.
D'Ambrosi on the stop.
Looks like he has enough for another. William Penn 1st down. 1st and 10, William Penn. Again, Jim, neither team's had, other than the strip sack, a stop in this game. We haven't seen the punters.
Right. Lonely night.
Tiberi drops back, looks to the right, got Holman. Holman looked to make a move, cuts back to the middle of the field, makes a guy miss. Again, inside the 40 to the 35.
I'll tell you what. Nice. Wow. Fritchman is hustling. He was back behind that and caught up. And Benny, that's his sixth stop tonight.
Gain of about 18 on the play. First down for the Colonials.
Charles Fritchman, an 11th grader.
Also a three-sport athlete, wrestles and plays lacrosse. Oh, low snap, fakes the handoff. I'm not sure if that was designed. That may have just been a broken play, and he said, let's go with it.
Huh.
Snap kind of rolled back.
Yeah. He got about 6
Yeah,
on
he picked
it.
about 6 on the play,
Yeah,
so
I was
not bad.
kind of surprised why he slid, but no, that's what he's taught. That's what he's taught.
2nd and 4 for the Colonials. Ball at the Cape 26. They trail by 16. And we're going to get a whistle here. And back up 5 more. That's their first penalty of this half.
Does that bring it to 8?
9 on the game.
9. Wow, that's a lot of yards. So now again, instead of a 2nd and 4, you're back to 2nd and 9.
Right.
And you have to open a different page on your play call.
2nd and 9. 2-2 on the edges. Holman to the left of Tiberi. Holman takes the ball up the middle. Puts his head down, picks up about 4, maybe 5 on the play. He's going to bring up a 3rd down.
On the stop, Nate Horn, 52. But it's just, I think they're using a lot of time.
Right. It's like a 3rd and a 5, maybe a long 4 here for William Penn. I say down inside here on the side 30, they're probably 4 down territory at this point, trailing by 16.
Safety's off. You got this guy open. Yep.
Oh, fumbles it. Picks it up. 15 does. He's going to get it down inside the 10.
D'Ambrosio on the stop.
Squirrel catches the pass, gets hit, fumbles. 15. Taylor picks it up and gets it down inside the 10. He gets it down inside the Lasher red zone. So 1st and goal. It looks like they're about standing on the 8 for the Colonials.
And 4 wide.
Holman again. And he's going to get down about the 5. Pickup of about 3 on the play.
Rupert
2nd and goal.
Rupert came in from behind. Okay. I have the same as the PA announcer.
Right.
It's interesting because Holman is down on a knee.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's a little tired.
Getting some air.
Yep.
Second and goal from the 5 for the Colonials. And timeout, William Penn.
Again, they're just taking.
That was a long time getting that play. So, Jim, we're going to take one with them. We'll be right back. Your score, Cape 11 32, William Penn 22.
In life, some things just go together. Like a burger and fries. And home and auto insurance from State Farm. So make it a combo. Combining your home and auto insurance could save you time and money. And who doesn't like that? Just call State Farm agent Juwan Johnson and find out how you could start saving today. It's just another way we're here to help life go right.
welcome back to Legends Stadium. Second down and goal coming up from the 5. The Colonials had to take a timeout. Like you said, Jim, they take a long time getting that play in.
They're signaling them in, but it's really a long, drawn out. You might be, well, I'm just going to be quiet.
2 wide to the left, 2 to the right on the short side of the field. Holman next to Tiberi. Holman's going to take the ball, goes right side, and goes out of bounds. Looks like a gain of, what, maybe 2 on the play? See if we see Bootleg here. He's had a good.
Yep.
But it looks like they're running a little bit of read option. So.
Yep. Frischman on the stop again. 7th tackle tonight, Benny.
So no gain on the play. It brings up 3rd and goal from the 5. Holman switches over to the right of Tiberi. Squirrel goes in motion, floods the far side.
Well, they left early.
Oh, and incomplete.
Incomplete.
So bring up a 4th and goal.
Malachi Lewis with some real pressure there again.
Barkley heating their out-town scoreboard. 3rd quarter. The defenses are showing up at the Harvest Bowl. Smyrna 14, Middletown 14. So 4th and goal from the 5. And they're going to go, are they going to go trips?
The hands up. They're going to get too much time. Well, he's counting them down now.
Looks like Cape takes the timeout.
Cape took the timeout.
So something J.D. Mall didn't like with 1:51 here. So while we got this timeout, let's go to the Juwan Johnson State Farm trivia question. William Penn and Cape Henlopen met in the state finals one time. What year did the Colonials and the Vikings play for the title? Again, William Penn and Cape Henlopen met in the state finals one time. What year did the Colonials and the Vikings play for the title? That's your Juwan Johnson State Farm trivia question. And we'll stay right here with the timeout.
We got to get a good shot of that student section over there. They are just having a blast along with the band. Good for them. And I know I've said it a lot, but it's a lost art.
Yeah.
Just doesn't happen like it used to.
1:35 to play here in the 3rd. William Penn facing up 4th and goal from the 5. This could be a big stuff for the Vikings, as I imagine, because J.D. Mall will just take the air right out of the ball. Sable back, looking for his man. It's Holman, touchdown.
Same pass as before.
Holman gets the touchdown, brings it back to within 10. 38-28, and we have a whole quarter to go. Did you have 66 points on your betting card here tonight, Jim?
No.
I didn't either.
No, I had a couple weeks I was
right.
Added up.
The Colonials go for 2 here. They're down by 10. Holman takes it right side. They say he's in. 2-point conversion good for the Colonials. So they cut it to a 1-score game. 38-30, folks. We're going to commercial timeout. We'll be right back. Cape Henlopen 38, William Penn 30.
Congratulations, Dover Federal, on 60 years in business in Delaware. You've been by our side since our doors opened.
Thank you so much for giving me a call on so many years ago when I had no credit.
You helped our business grow into what it is today.
As a military family, thank you for supporting the financial needs of servicemen and their loved ones.
Happy anniversary, Dover Federal Credit Union.
Happy anniversary, Dover Federal.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Local people, local decisions. Dover Federal Credit Union.
Sodel Concepts.
And today we're at Catch 54 in Fenwick Island, Delaware. Catch 54 is committed to serving beautiful, simple coastal cuisine overlooking the bay. House favorites include signature crab cakes, shrimp and grits, our famous 54 burger, all accompanied by a Wine Spectator wine list and a great selection of craft ales and cocktails. Catch 54 offers delicious nightly specials, award-winning waterfront dining views, and the best happy hour in town.
Catch 54 in Fenwick Island, Delaware, open 7 days a week.
See you soon.
Hi,
And welcome back to the beach. 38-30 is your score. Cape Henlopen in the lead. And William Penn kicking it away. And one thing, that opening kickoff was changed the special teams plans of William Penn, Jim. They've been kicking short the rest of the night. Kick this one down the middle of the field.
Down the middle. Uh-oh. There he goes.
This is Messick, and he's going to get across midfield. And out of bounds at about the William Penn 35. Be interesting to see what Coach J.D. Mall does now. Now, on their side of the field, he can go back to that run game. I was thinking maybe it's a little too early to go to the prevent offense.
Yeah. No, no, don't start taking a knee yet.
No.
No. If I was, I'd get in that power eye, and I would pound, and then quarterback, keeper, and then bring the long counter in. It's been very successful for them.
1st and 10 for Cape at the William Penn 46. Again, special teams for the Vikings, making a difference. I formation. And maybe a yard or two on the play.
They were trying to run the belly again, where they drive down and the guard kicks, but they were.
Osiah's on the carry.
They were blitzing.
Give him not quite a yard, but give him a smidget.
Use all your time.
Dave, use smidget in your stats there, right? We're going to call it a 2nd and 10. No gain on the play for Sias.
Wingo on the stop, 54. I'd keep all their time they can in the huddle. Start playing slow, get up slow. They're in a 6-2 now.
Oh, ball's on the ground.
Oh,
Dave
no.
Rosie can't get to it. William Penn gets the turnover. We said it in the pregame, Jim. Penalties and turnovers. Watch who makes them each turnover for each team tonight. Actually, I think 2 for William Penn, 1 for Cape. That's their first turnover. With 28 seconds left to play here in the third quarter.
Jordan Barber, 51 on the recover.
And how much of that pressure coming from the middle of the defense do you think may cause that low snap, Jim?
It could. When they're crawled up on the center,
right.
The center, toughest job on the field.
He wants to make a block, yeah.
Yeah, and he jumps out to make the block. It's tough. You're blocking with your hand between your legs. It is really difficult.
We have an injury timeout. How about now we're hanging, 68 points down here in Lewis, and Middletown and Smyrna are at 28. 2 prolific, high-powered offenses. But, a lot of times teams like that, you question their defense, but don't question those guys.
No, they have quarterback universities.
Right. But defense is making the noise tonight. I promised myself I wouldn't click on and watch the game on the other stream. I'm going to wait to go home. Only thing is I have to report the score, so I'm going to kind of have an idea. And still have a Cape player down on the far side. I don't know if it's cramp, ankle, they're working on the lower leg. And it's one of their linemen.
Oh, our first week we had about 10 cramps by now.
Yeah. And I'm surprised you don't tonight with the warm second half weather. So here we go, 1st and 10 for the Colonials. Ball at the Cape 39.
Yeah, it was Randy Dahl. It was cramping up. 4-man line. He hit
over
it.
The middle, Squirrell breaks the tackle.
He bumped him off.
Race for the end zone. Touchdown, William Penn. So they make the turnover hurt. First play.
Wow.
Jim, how many times did you go to the air after a fumble? After a turnover?
Didn't go to the air.
No?
I would run the reverse right away.
Gotcha.
And the reason why is they're panicked.
Right.
They want to jump on. Our kids would say, Coach, the reverse. They knew. After we recovered something in their end of the field, we went to the inside Delaware reverse.
So William Penn cuts it to 2, 38-36 with 18 seconds to go here in the third quarter. I think we got a whole lot more football to play here, Jim.
Now, they've scored. They put Holman on the other side, but they've scored twice.
Dumps it
Look
off.
at that. Wow.
Is that the Squirrel?
Yep.
Extra point to Squirrel. And that ties it up at 38. Folks, we're going to take a commercial timeout. That's your score down here at the beach. Cape Henlopen 38. William Penn 38.
For over 15 years, our company has been building homes in Sussex County, Delaware. We offer a completely comprehensive program for our customers that makes building a new home enjoyable. At Capstone Homes, we have access to lots in our amazing communities or through our realtor partners. Visit with our team of professionals for a completely comprehensive experience. We can handle absolutely every part of building a new home for you and your family. Create your new home. Create a Capstone.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Sodel Concepts. Today we're at Thompson Island Brewing Company in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware. Come check us out. Located in the Rehoboth Gateway next to Blue Coast Rehoboth, Thompson Island will follow the Sodel tradition of serving beautiful, simple food that will pair perfectly with our fresh homemade beer. Thompson Island is the perfect place to have dinner with your family, enjoy happy hour with friends at the bar, or spend a day in the beer garden playing bocce ball and ping pong. Thompson Island Brewing Company in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware, open 7 days a week. See you soon.
And welcome back to the Legends Stadium. William Penn to kick it off. They've tied it up 38-38, kicked down the middle of the field, and it's going to be taken by an up man. And returns it for about 10 yards. I didn't see a number on that. So 10 seconds to go here in the third quarter, all tied up like we didn't do anything for the last hour and a half, Jim, or 2 hours. I'll tell you what we did. We wore the point out on Dave's pencil.
They had to change batteries in the calculator.
That's right.
I saw before.
First and 10, Cape Henlopen. Their turn to strike. 3 turnovers in the game. We've had no 3 and outs, though.
I thought, there we go, Benny.
Back to the power eye.
Back to the power eye, and look who's at fullback.
Oh, breaks through. And he's got the first down. And it's going to pick up about 13 on the play, and that's going to be the end of the third quarter. So after 3 quarters of football, folks, here, it's all tied up. Cape Henlopen 38, William Penn 38. We'll be right back after this commercial timeout.
Barkley Heating and Air. Barclays can work on all brands specializing in air conditioners, gas, oil, and heat pumps. Family owned and operated with over 17 years of experience. Licensed, insured, and a multiple-year First Aid Favorites winner. Barkley Heating and Air offers 24-hour emergency service with service plans available. Customer satisfaction guaranteed. Call 302-653-5971 for a free estimate today. John and Ginger Barkley are looking forward to serving the community. Find them on the web at barkleyheatingandair.com.
And nobody's left here tonight, Jim. Still full over there on the home side.
It is. What a football game. Great atmosphere. Could be a tad cooler in the press box, but
yeah,
they don't care what we do.
No.
So this is good. I want to see Cape stay in that power eye, and I would pound them into submission.
First and 10 for the Vikings. Oh, hit at the handoff. And that's 54 again. Wingo just blowing through there.
And they're saying there's a fumble.
William Penn ball. So Cape 2 turnovers here in the second half. And looks like we talked at halftime, Cape was coming out with the momentum. It kept the momentum, and it's just shifted, Jim. The winds have just shifted.
Yep. See, now look at the body language.
Right. Well,
it's shifted. You see William Penn jogging out there.
Wingo, 235 pounds.
Yep.
You know, hitting Siaz 155. So William Penn at their own 47-yard line, 1st and 10. That's Holman.
Oh, is he held?
And Holman's going to pick up about 8 or 9 on the play. Bring up 2nd down.
Rupert somebody was doing his laundry because they had both hands on the shirt. But again, you can't always see it from the angle. Well, look who's out there now. There's 8. They have him out wide.
Out wide on the short side of the field, yeah.
That's a dangerous dude.
Takes the snap, looks over the middle, tipped that behind the receiver. Yep. So, folks, let's get to the answer to the Juwan Johnson trivia question. William Penn and Cape Henlopen met in the state finals one time. What year did the Colonials and the Vikings play for the title? 1982. 1982, they played for the title. William Penn won 35-14. Head coach Bruce Reynolds, Hall of Famer, 218 career wins for William Penn. The coach at Cape at the time was the late Jim Alderman. Just passed away last year. 2nd down, 3rd down for the Colonials. Holman breaks through 1st down, has it down around the 37-yard line of Cape Henlopen. It's going to be a 1st down for the Colonials.
I think that was Rupert in there, 72 on the stop. Now's the toughest time for Cape to push through this period.
Right. Well, the season opener, the Vikings had the big 4th quarter.
Right.
Week 2, Woodbridge had the big 4th quarter on them. And then tonight, right now, the momentum's shifted to the Colonials. Tiberi on the bootleg, gets it out to about the 32-yard line. It's going to bring up a gain of 4, 2nd down and 6.
Some of those I think he could still be running, but they probably don't want to get him banged up. Like you said, it was a 2-quarterback system.
Right. Actually, they gave him a gain of 6 on the play, 2nd and 4. Tiberi in the shotgun with Holman to his left, toss to Holman. Juggles it a little bit, and he's just going to put his head down and get what he can. Maybe a yard on the play. James, he's having a heck of a game for a young man.
Yes, he has. And a lot of them had it. If I had to pick,
Oh, it's going to be tough at the end of the night.
Yeah, Frischman has had 7 tackles. I mean, Lewis had a recovery and a sack.
And player down for William Penn, and that's Holman. And he's having trouble staying up. That's not what Coach Sable wants to see. Although he's walking off with a little bit of assistance.
That looks like a cramp walk. Red and white shoe, Benny. We ought to think about that. Okay, long enough.
I hear you.
I'm not putting a red and white shoe on.
3rd and 4, so no gain on the play. 3rd and 4 for William Penn. Dunstan backs off the line. And nice cover there by Brent Scott, but he throws it to him anyways and breaks through the tackle, gets inside the 25.
He dropped the ball.
Ground, but it looks like he's going to go out of bounds.
Yep.
Scott had him wrapped up, Jim. He just
Yep.
like walked away from him.
Yep.
You know.
Yeah, he turned. Cape fans not happy with the result there.
There's a fumble on the play. Looked from here, it got out of bounds. And there's a flag probably on the Cape bench.
That is not smart.
Oh, so the
It's
flag
not
is
on Cape.
Okay, not on Cape. I thought it was strange that J.D. Mall was clapping when they threw the flag.
He hasn't become a fan of officials that
No.
fast.
So I thought he had said something because the referee
Yeah.
backed out of the huddle and threw the flag. Looked like it was going to be an unsportsmanlike.
See, and again now, what number are we at? Is that 10 for them?
Yeah.
And they're tied.
So they're going to
Amazing.
go from a 3rd and 4. Well, they had the first down, so now they're going to go to a 3rd and 4. To a 3rd and 9. But at least this half penalty's only been 5.
3rd and 9. Dunstan is in. They have him over there alone.
A little shot pattern with him. And
Yeah.
under pressure, throws it. Incomplete.
Great pressure.
So it's going to bring up 4th and 9. Ball at the Cape 35-yard line.
And again, folks, what we talk about, the penalties that take you out of drives.
Oh, yeah.
That's the best thing that could have happened to Cape. Now, what has been their best play in this situation? They've had 2 scores where
over the middle.
Yeah, over the middle, and Markey has come out 7, I think. No, excuse me, that's the wrong team. Holman has come out of the backfield on 2 touchdowns, number 7.
He's
but
lined
they
up
have him out wide.
He's out in a slot right now.
Yeah. They're
empty.
empty.
Backfield.
They're empty.
Miami, baby, trips to the right.
They tried the middle like he talked.
Oh,
he caught
hand.
it! I can't believe he caught that.
One hand catch by Holman. What can't this kid do? Wow. I was getting ready to say incomplete, but that puts us into the
Yeah, I thought it was over his head.
Yeah, Lasher's red zone. So first down for the Colonials, 1st and goal in the Lasher's red zone. Ball inside the 5, looks to be about the 2-yard line. And Holman in the backfield this time with Tiberi. Dunstan at tight end on the left, slot to the right. And Dunstan moves back. Look, he's going to put a block on somebody here. And there he goes inside. Holman follows. Touchdown, William Penn. Jim, William Penn has just stolen the momentum in this game.
Yep.
Key off that turnover.
Incredible. There was a whole series there. I thought they messed up with the penalty, 3rd and 9. Then he came back with a one-handed catch.
Well, it must be the 4th quarter because Woodbridge is now ahead 22-14 over St. Mark's. Jones
4.
in to kick the extra point, yep. Fight like 4. And it's up, and he nails that one. Him and D'Ambrosio could put on a kicking contest here. 45-38. Folks, we're going to stay right here because we've got some scores to give you from around the state, mostly downstate. In Camden, Appoquinimink, they win it 6-0 over Cesar Rodney, so the Jaguars get a win. Woodbridge 22-14 over St. Mark's, and last we had 3rd quarter, Smyrna, Middletown in the Harvest Bowl, 14-14. I wonder if those people have switched to our game now with all the points we're putting up, Jim.
It might as well.
93 points on the board tonight. I did not have
never anticipated that. But again, like we said, every week these kids will get better.
Right.
The only thing that I'm disappointed in from William Penn's standpoint are the penalties.
Right. Yeah, I have them for 10 penalties, 85 yards. So that erases your 100-yard advantage you had on offense. So Taylor will kick it off. Kicks it down the middle of the field, taking it to 25. And has bounces off the tackle, moves to the outside, and going to be down around the 44, 43-yard line.
Keyshawn Mansfield, excuse me.
No, that was 2 Messick. Mansfield's not playing tonight. That was 2 Thomas Messick. $8:59 to play here. William Penn with the 7-point lead. Cape Henlopen 1st and 10 at their own 44. Chancellor Johnson on the wing, so watch the counter here.
Watch the counter, yep. Here it is.
There it is.
Yep. Boy, they blocked it up.
Johnson on the carry. He's going to pick up some yardage and get out of bounds. Pick up a maybe 4 on the play. Brings up 2nd and 6.
Miller, 24, on the stop.
We'll call it 2nd and 7, so a gain of 3. Messick goes in motion. Toss the Messick to on the left side.
Got the tackle out there.
And Dunstan got caught up in traffic. He was right on his back. That's going to be a 1st down for Cape Henlopen into William Penn territory.
Number 2 on the stop, Michael Kornick for William Penn.
1st and 10, Cape Henlopen. Ball at the William Penn 42. 45-38 your score here from Legend Stadium at Cape Henlopen High School. Messick up the middle off the motion and not there. Who's that on the tackle?
Played well.
54.
That's interesting.
My internet went out, but I think I got it back. Yes, we're back. Sorry about that, folks. We lost internet, but we hooked it back up. We're ready to go. We're dependent on the towers down here tonight at Cape Henlopen, and there's one, I think, right down by the hospital. Hopefully the wind's blowing from the beach. So 4th and 19 for Cape Henlopen. They trail by a touchdown.
They're more worried. They're worried about a fake here.
It's our first punt of the game. And he gets off a butte. Squirrel's going to field it at about his own 14. Jukes and jives, and he's going to get it out across the 20 to about the 21-yard line. Flag back at about where the punt was.
I think that was Lucas Woods. He had made a special teams tackle earlier in the evening. Now, who's this against?
Well, the flag's back at the 39. Running into the kicker. But they're going to decline it. Well, you would just be repunting again. .6:46 to go here in the game. William Penn leads by a touchdown. That's Holman on the carry. Pickup of 3 on the play, 2nd and 7.
Shell on the stop.
Coming up after the game during our postgame show, the Sodel Concept postgame show, we'll have the Louis Pizza Player of the Game and the Active Pest Solutions Pest of the Game. So stay tuned after the game, folks. Postgame stats brought to you by Ace Handyman Hardware, Nick Peeler. Sweep with Squirrel. And tackled high, but that's about the 30. Breaks the tackle, gets the first down, out of bounds.
Fritchman again. He has made so many second and third effort.
He may need the ice bath tonight. You can tell he's starting to stiffen up.
8 tackles on the evening.
Had a heck of a game for the Vikings.
Yep. And there were some where the ball was past him and he caught back up to it.
Under 6 minutes to go here. 1st and 10 Colonials from the 35. Motion goes to the far side. And handoff to Holman. And he's got to stay in bounds.
Why they're going out of bounds, I'm not.
Well, they're saying he stayed in. Ball out to about the 40. Pickup of 5. 2nd down and 5 for the Colonials.
Malachi Lewis on the stop. Number 54. He's had a good night. A sack and a fumble recovery and a pressure.
Barkley hitting there, out-of-town scoreboard. Woodbridge 22, St. Mark's 22.
Oh, boy.
Middletown 21, Smyrna 14.
Again, Benny, there's the inside receiver.
They're going to hand off to Holman around the right side. Cuts back to the middle. Puts his head down, gets the first down for the Colonials.
They'll pile on there. And that looked like Marky James on the stop. Well, they have the hand up in the back, warning.
That's going to be Tiberi keeping it himself. Pick up about 4 or 5. Under 4 minutes to play here in the game. 2nd and 5 in Cape territory.
Yeah, and they're doing a nice job of working the clock down. Four wide.
Cape brings pressure, and Holman puts his head down and just pushes the pile. Gets it across the 40 inside the 45. Bring up 3rd down. And whistle on the play.
Scott on that tackle. And James.
I think Cape takes a timeout. And they have one left. So battles all over the state in the big games tonight, Jim.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. And I'll tell you, this week, the NFL had some great night games. It's
tell you, 3:26 to go here in the fourth quarter, Jim, and it's still packed on the far side.
Yep.
Cape Henlopen trailing by 7.
That's impressive.
Cape needs to look to maybe steal a ball here, but Holman's got both corners wrapped up every time he goes into that line.
Yep.
3rd and 3 for the Colonials at the Cape Henlopen 46. So stay tuned for the post-game show. 2 awards coming up afterwards, Player of the Game and Pest of the Game. And it's going to be Holman again up the middle. He's got the first down. He's going to break away, puts his head down, breaks another tackle, sprint for the corner. Touchdown, Colonials. What, 6-yard touchdown run?
Yep.
Or 41.
Impressive.
46.
He just, like when he goes into someone, it's almost like it projects him faster that he's moving.
46-yard touchdown run for number 7, Markel Holman. We said coming into the game, he was their man, him and Dunstan. Jones on to kick the extra point. Good snap, hold down, kick up. And it's good. William Penn takes a 52-38 lead. Folks, we're going to take a commercial timeout. We'll be right back. Your score, the William Penn Colonials 52, the Cape Henlopen Vikings 38.
For 15 years, our company has been building homes in Sussex County, Delaware. We offer a completely comprehensive program for our customers that makes building a new home enjoyable. At Capstone Homes, we have access to lots in our amazing communities or through our realtor partners. Visit with our team of professionals for a completely comprehensive experience. We can handle absolutely every part of building a new home.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Sodel Concepts. Today we're at Thompson Island Brewing Company in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware. Come check us out. Located in the Rehoboth Gateway next to Blue Coast Rehoboth, Thompson Island will follow the Sodel tradition of serving beautiful, simple food that will pair perfectly with our fresh homemade beer. Thompson Island is a perfect place to have dinner with your family.
And welcome back. Taylor to kick it away. Picked up about the 25-yard line. Up the middle goes Messick. Gets it out to about the 40. 1st and 10, Cape Henlopen. Jim, with 3:10 to go here, things not looking good for the Vikings. Looks like they're going to drop to 0-3, but I don't think you can ask for better 3 games.
Yeah.
All 3 games. They've been in all of them.
Yep.
They are an 0-3 team to be reckoned with. William Penn, they came as advertised. We knew Holman was going to come in and run the ball. We got to see a lot of this Tiberi kid. I think he's been playing 50-50 up until now. And Dunstan, what a pickup for the West Point.
Oh, what a player. He's a Division I player.
And how about the game, Chancellor Johnson and the quarterback, Hank D'Ambrosi's had. Cape's had some shining spots in this game, too. The recap on Wednesday night's show is going to be long. So, folks, Wednesday night, live from Buffalo Wild Wings. This weekend we'll be at the Christiana Buffalo Wild Wings. We'll recap our 3 games that we did tonight and talk about next week's games. I believe we're going to have a little bit of volleyball on there Wednesday night. Under some big pressure, little bubble screen to number 10, Smith. And he's got the first down.
Yep, the lineman out there in front of him.
Ball at the William Penn 44-yard line. 1st and 10, Cape Henlopen. At this point, Jim, you got to be calling. You have to have 2 plays called.
Yep.
Got a man open down the left side. Comes back, gets it. Catch by Chancellor Johnson. 1st and 10, Cape Henlopen. At about the 23-yard line for number 23.
I like it. They're really moving. Now they're calling a timeout.
So the Colonials take a timeout. We're going to stay with the action. That's their last timeout of the game. 2:41 left to play. And Cape, they're not done yet. Hank D'Ambrosi's from his own, from their 22, he just threw a 27-yard pass, so they could get right back in this quickly.
Yep. He has a heck of an arm.
And he started playing football in the 9th grade. Final score from the graveyard. Woodbridge 30, St. Mark's 22. Big win for Woodbridge on the road in AA football. As we get back to action, Middletown goes up 28-14 with less than 2 minutes to go in the Harvest Bowl. And we're just sitting down here with 90-some points, 100 points. Brose, you better get rid of it. He runs out of bounds. Yeah, we're just sitting down here with 90 points. And
somebody injured on the other
on the
side.
far side. I think Cape is finding some things here that they may be able to take forward throughout the rest of the season. And not this passing game.
Yes.
The bubble screen. Last week they were throwing straight up screens. Woodbridge sniffed them out. Tonight they're going with the bubble screen. D'Ambrosi's throwing a couple flare passes.
I have not seen the power eye stopped yet.
No. And if they can combine, like I said before the game, maybe come out first play of the game, throw a pass.
Yeah. They've showed great improvement. They really look like a strong football team this evening.
They just ran into another strong one tonight. And turnovers. Turnovers are going to be the story of this game.
Yep.
D'Ambrosi on 2nd and 10 has a man open over the middle. It's Shell. And they're going to say he's down. I think that's the right call.
That's a right call. He was down.
So Shell carries it into the Lasher red zone. Get me some pit beef, baby.
Send the sandwiches up.
2:26 to go here. First down for the Vikings. 1st and goal.
Shell with a great catch there.
Cape with one timeout in their pocket. D'Ambrosi looks on the slant. Through the hands.
I'll tell you what. He has turned into a good passing quarterback.
You're right. And his line is, he got sacked twice tonight, but the line has kept him upright pretty much all night because he's dropped back and thrown quite a few passes.
Yeah, and I think as we progress through the season, you're going to see them throw quite a few more passes. He has a cannon. He's very accurate on a deep ball, and that's something hard to do.
2nd and goal from the 5 for the Vikings. And that might not be a bad incompletion there, Jim. Stops the clock, gives you time to huddle back up. D'Ambrosi going to roll out, has a man open. Oh, who got in front of that? He's walking behind all the big monsters. I can't see a number. Is that 11?
11.
Elijah Gillis.
Yeah.
2 minutes to play. 3rd and goal from the 5. Pistol for D'Ambrosi. And D'Ambrosi's going to take it himself. Nowhere to go. And Coach J.D. Mall is going to use his final timeout. And, Jim, we're going to take one with him. Your score, William Penn 52, Cape Henlopen 38. We'll be right back.
In life, some things just go together. Like a burger and fries. And home and auto insurance from State Farm. So make it a combo. Combining your home and auto insurance could save you time and money. And who doesn't like that? Just call State Farm agent Juwan Johnson and find out how you could start saving today. It's just another way we're here to help life go right.
And welcome back to Cape Henlopen High School. Vikings 4th and goal from the 5. They trail by 14. D'Ambrosi in the shotgun. Motion goes to the near side, so they're going to flood to the near side of the field. Low snap, but he's able to get it. And he's going to throw it back to the other side.
Oh!
Incomplete.
Great concept.
That was a great play call. He was under big-time pressure on that. And they like to throw that wheel route.
Mm-hmm.
So a minute 48. William Penn gets the ball back at their own 5. Hey, see what? Landon Arcangelo there, his dad, the head wrestling coach at William Penn. He's the quarterback, passing game coordinator and quarterback coach. Played at Shippensburg. You probably know that area there, Jim.
Yeah, good program.
So no timeout, so William Penn will take the knee. Might want to move the ball forward a little bit, minute 48.
Shippensburg a few years ago, Oklahoma State hired their coordinator. So they're a great program. That Division II conference in Pennsylvania is pretty good.
Oh, low snap, gets the handoff.
Whoa, he went.
He's going to get
Somehow
back to
he
the line
made
of
his way
scrimmage.
out.
And that's number 9 on the carry, Daniels.
Two.
Well, he ran about 25 and got 2.
Messick on the tackle, 2.
Mm-hmm. How many touchdowns at home and have? Oh, that's right. Clock winding down under a minute. Victory formation for the Colonials. As the clock winds down, that's the ball game, folks. Your final score, William Penn 52, Cape Henlopen 38. Folks, we'll take a commercial timeout. We'll be right back with post-game stats, our pest of the game, and our player of the game.
High Five Hospitality was founded in 2004 when three guys teamed up to introduce the Buffalo Wild Wings franchise concept to Delaware. They now operate 8 Buffalo Wild Wings, 6 locations throughout Delaware, and 2 locations in Maryland. B-Dubs has weekly and game day specials on their delicious food and beverages. Stop in one of their convenient locations today. The Stone Balloon Ale House features a unique blend of crafted food and an array of spirits, all flavored with a dash of nostalgia. Our culinary mantra is comfort food playfully reimagined, and we prepare seasonal favorites that strive to please the palate and resurface a memory. Limestone Barbecue, from our mouth-watering Texas-style brisket, fall-off-the-bone chicken, and St. Louis ribs. Southern-style sides, mac and cheese, baked beans, cornbread, sweet tea, and our homemade pickles. Be prepared as your bread will be your napkin. Yup, we are that kind of barbecue. Expectation. You'll have a tough time choosing between our exclusive dishes to help get you through the day. French toast, French crepes, Belgian waffles, and of course, our famous Eggs Benedict. High Five Hospitality's mission is to operate 5 brands that serve high-quality products with exceptional hospitality.
That choosing the right company for home preservation can be challenging. Your home is your castle, and only the best and most trusted will work, right? Of course. So why is Ace Handyman Services different and the right choice? We take great pride in our easy, no-hassle scheduling and communication process. You call, we answer, and we listen. Or take advantage of online booking 24/7. Once we understand your home needs, we schedule a craftsman to arrive at a convenient time for you. You then receive a pre-call the night before from your craftsman. On my way text notification so you know when to expect your craftsman to arrive. Regular updates on the progress of your job. Even follow-up prior to any warranty expiration dates. Easy, convenient, no surprises, ever. Our commitment is to treat your home, your family, your time, and your privacy with respect. Rest assured, you are always our top priority. Our multi-skilled craftsmen will complete the work on your home in a workmanlike manner. If we don't, we'll come back to make it right. It's what we do and have been since 1998. Simply put, we're different. Ace Handyman Services, bringing helpful to your home.
And welcome back to the Sodel Concepts post-game show here on Delaware Live, powered by 302 Sports, and your Ace Handyman Services post-game stats, brought to you by Nick Peeler of Ace Handyman Services, 302-272-5049. Give Nick a call for your Ace Handyman Services needs. So, Jim, let's go over the stats. Dave says he needs a new pencil by next week, though, because he has worn his baby out. William Penn, 534 total yards, 285 passing, 249 on the ground, and they had 2 turnovers, and they had 19 first downs. Henlopen, they were a respectable 227 total. You win games with 227
Absolutely.
yards. 58 through the air, 169 passing, 15 first downs, 2 turnovers. The 2 turnovers were crucial because they came here late in the game, and William Penn took advantage of both, and William Penn walks out of here with the win.
Can you imagine with 500 yards, and they had all those penalties? If they wouldn't have had the penalties, what their yardage would have been.
They were over 100 yards in penalties. We talked about that a little earlier on in the fourth quarter, and that answer on the screen, Jim.
I'm ready to make my call.
Your pest of the game.
Tristan Wingo, number 54 for William Penn. Now, the stats aren't great. However, 2 tackles, a tackle for loss. There were about 4 or 5 snaps tonight that were on the ground, and they were because of him. You got to understand, the hardest job in football is to snap a ball, block somebody with your hand between your legs. This guy was causing havoc in the middle and probably took 5-6 plays away from Cape on bad snaps. So our congratulations to Tristan Wingo for just tying everything up on the inside at his zero shade position.
And let's go over the individual stats for tonight's game. The running game, Saez from Cape and Loban, 14 carries, 50 yards. Messick, 6 carries, 39 yards. Johnson, 4 carries, 72 yards. For William Penn, Holman, 25 carries, 202 yards, 3 touchdowns. Receiving, Squirrell, 5 catches for 140 yards. Dunstan, 4 for 33. And Holman, 5 for 96. And Holman had almost 300 yards in total offense himself. D'Ambrosio, 5 of 15 for 58 yards. And Tiberi, 18 of 23 for 285 yards. That brings us to our Louis Pizza player of the game. Louis Pizza, home of the grinder, 11 Rehoboth Avenue, Rehoboth Beach, Delaware, just steps from the beach and boardwalk. Our player of the game is number 7, Markel Holman, his 3rd straight 100-yard game. Tonight, 3 touchdowns, 202 yards rushing, 96 yards catching. I think he caught a touchdown, ran for a couple. That's your player of the game, and we had a lot of people to choose for. And let's not slight the game a couple of Cape and Loban kids had. C.J. Fritchman in a losing call. How many tackles?
Fritchman had 8 tackles, and he's from an outside corner linebacker position. But a lot of those tackles where he turned and kept back into the play. Very, very impressive.
Yeah, Messick. And how about the young kid? Marquis James started the game off with fireworks.
Yeah, absolutely. We thought they'd lost their speed because of the player was out, and not the case.
Right.
Not the case.
Next week, we head up Route 1 to Milford. The Milford Bucks will be welcoming the Delmar Wildcats. Jim, that's right in you and Dave, right in your neighborhood. You won't have far to go.
No.
The Sodel Concepts pregame show starts at 6:40 with kickoff at 7. Jim, college football Saturday. Let's talk local. Delaware State at East Tennessee State, 7:30. That's going to feature Gabe Westcott from Woodbridge. He plays for East Tennessee State. Del State losing to Georgetown last week, 20-14. And then the University of Delaware, they'll be on the Big Ten Network at 3:30 when they travel to play Rutgers. Hey, folks, they might be Big Ten, but Delaware leads the all-time series against Rutgers for history. They had a win last weekend, 27-10 over St. Francis. Jim, what college football game are you looking forward to this weekend?
Auburn, Penn State.
Okay,
I just think that is – you're bringing the SEC into the Big Ten. Gonna be a great game.
Also, College Game Day will be there, so I'll be up 8:55. I'll get up and get my coffee and my something to eat, and I'm gonna be watching College Game Day.
I love Game
Day. My favorite television show.
Yes.
Other game to watch: Auburn, number 20. You're about that one. Number 1, Alabama. They're heading into the swamp, and I believe this is their quarterback's first start in a hostile environment. They're taking on number 11 Florida, so he'll be in the swamp for the Alabama Crimson Tide.
Yeah, I just think Bama has it rolling. I don't think it'll affect them.
Folks, that's a wrap for tonight's broadcast. On the cameras, Linda Marvel and Trey Mitchell. Dave Marvel with the stats, and boy, a job he did on the stats tonight. Kristen Mitchell back at the Lewis studio with the score updates. And for Jim Tack, I'm Benny Mitchell. Thank you for watching. Have a safe sports-filled weekend from us here at Delaware Live, powered by 302 Sports. Good night.